Okay. Right. Well, we are now being live streamed, and I'm going to resume. And welcome everyone. My name is Paul Sugarman, and this is the Instant Shakespeare Company. We are now in our 26th season of reading all of Shakespeare's plays every year. And today we're reading the tragedy of Antony and Cleopatra. So I'm very pleased with all of the people who've joined us, and I'm excited we got some newcomers as well. So welcome, and we're going to just as a brief sort of well, we are still waiting for some people, but I don't want to wait too long. So let me see. Okay, Eleanor has now joined, and so that's good. And as I say, I hope I sent email invites to Michael and uh, and and uh, and Jennifer, and they should be here shortly. Um, so okay. Well, why don't we just, if you could like introduce yourselves and give like, well, maybe either highlights or some of the roles you're going to be playing, and then hopefully by the time we're introduced, the our other two members will get here. So let me start with Angus.
Hi, Angus Hepburn in London. I will be playing Enobarbus, various guards, Dercetus and Seleucus towards the end. Come here. And if you hear strange noises, it will be thanks to this one. My granddaughter is in attendance today.
Great. Welcome. And Christine.
Yes, hi. I'll be playing Charmian, the ambassador, Varius, Agrippa, Taurus, and Commedius.
All right. And also, I mean, Angus is calling in from London, and I think we've got people from all over the place here. So also let us know where you're from. Christine, you're down in what, New
I'm
Mexico?
in I'm in Albuquerque. Yes, I live there now.
Okay, great. And Eleanor.
Hi, I'm Eleanor Elizabeth Foreman. I'm going to be playing the soothsayer and Octavius Caesar and the first soldier.
Okay. And Jacob.
Hi, my name is Jacob Harris, today I'll be playing Mardian, Lepidus, Dolabella, Macenas, second messenger, fourth messenger, first servant, second soldier, Caesar soldier, boy, second servant, Phidias, Procedius, a whole lot of folk.
Okay. And Michael Kazarian.
Yeah, hi, I'm Michael. I go to NYU, um, studying data science, um, but I've been interested in Shakespeare. I'll be playing Philo, a few different messengers, and then a few other minor characters.
Okay. And Kitty.
Hi, I'm Kitty Chen. I live on the Upper West Side of New York, and I am reading Cleopatra.
Yep. Just one roll.
I've only just got organized with this script. Don't confuse me.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be reading stage directions. I will try to keep them to a minimum, mostly just to say who's coming in and going out. If it's a very obvious stage direction and your next line's going to do it, I won't say it. But be warned, I'll be saying some of them.
Yeah. And also just, I mean, to let people know there are a lot of characters in this. I think I assigned all of them, but it's sometimes there may be some confusion, and I mean, do the best. I mean, the idea with Instant Shakespeare is we're exploring the texts and just having fun and seeing where the text takes us, because one of the ideas behind Instant Shakespeare is Shakespeare's for everyone, and also that there's so much in the text that just reading and sharing the text gives you so much, and that what I really am opposed to is this sort of productions that where a director has an idea, like this is my idea about this play, and it's like every play is so full of so many ideas that if you just take the text and explore them, that's what we'll do. Okay, I have to get back to delivering the mail. And so Angus, I guess you can just sort of
I'll try and
deal
keep
with,
control of it, Paul.
yeah, and assign people. And also, I mean, there are a lot of, strange names in this, like Lepidus, Maecenas, and things like that. And it's like, if you don't know how to say it, just say it with confidence, you know.
That's right. We'll believe you.
That's the important thing. And so let me see. I don't know. I haven't heard anything else from, let me just double check if anything in the Gmail from
We are
Michael.
recording and we are on YouTube, so we're all set.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, and somebody can just cover for Michael and Jennifer until they get here. So
And if people would remember to mute the microphone and turn off the video if they're not in a scene. But if you are in, even if you're not speaking, just keep your video on at least.
yep. All righty. So let us begin then.
Antony and Cleopatra, Act 1, Scene 1. Enter Demetrius and Philo.
Nay, but this dotage of our generals o'erflows the measure. Those as goodly eyes that o'er the files and musters of the war have glowed like plated Mars. Now bend, now turn the office and devotion of their view upon a tawny front. His captain's heart, which in the scuffles of great fights hath burst the buckles on his breast, reneges all temper, and is become the bellows and the fan to cool a gypsy's lust.
Flourish. Enter Antony, Cleopatra, her ladies with the train, and eunuchs fanning her.
Look where they come. Take but good note, and you shall see in him the triple pillar of the world, transformed into a strumpet's fool. Behold and see.
If it be love indeed, tell me how much.
There's beggary in the love that can be reckoned.
I'll set a bourne how far to be beloved.
Then must thou needs find out new heaven, new earth. Enter a messenger.
News, my good lord, from Rome.
Grates me the sum.
Nay, hear them, Antony. Fulvia perchance is angry, or who knows if the scarce-bearded Caesar have not sent his powerful mandate to you. Do this or this, take in that kingdom, and enfranchise that, performed, or else we damn thee.
Just hold a second, Kitty. Somebody's got music going on in their computer or in the background.
I don't think it's me. Let me see.
So if we can kill that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are we clear?
Yep.
Okay. So after your line, Antony says, "How, my love?"
Perchance, nay, and most like, you must not stay here longer. Your dismission is come from Caesar. Therefore hear it, Antony. Where's Fulvia's process? Caesar's, I would say, both. Call in the messengers. As I am Egypt's queen, thou blushest, Antony, and that blood of thine is Caesar's homager. Also thy cheek pays shame when shrill-tongued Fulvia scolds. The messengers.
Let Roman Tiber melt and the wide arch of the ranged empire fall. Here is my space. Kingdoms are clay. Our dungy earth alike feeds beast as man. The nobleness of life is to do thus, when such a mutual pair and such a twain can do it, in which I bind one pain of punishment, the world to weet we stand up peerless.
Excellent falsehood. Why did he marry Fulvia and not love her? I'll seem the fool I am not. Antony will be himself.
But stirred by Cleopatra, Now, for the love of love and her soft hours, let's not confound the time with conference harsh. There's not a minute of our lives should stretch without some pleasure now. What sport tonight?
Here the ambassadors.
Fie, wrangling queen, who everything becomes to chide, to laugh, to weep, who every passion fully strives to make itself in thee fair and admired. No messenger but thine, and all alone tonight we'll wander through the streets and note the qualities of people. Come, my queen, last night you did desire it. Speak not to us. Exit with the train. What do we got? Is Caesar with Antonia's prize so slight? Somebody take Philo.
Sir, sometimes when he's not Antony, he comes too short of that great property which still should go with Antony.
Demetrius? I am full sorry that he approves the common liar who thus speaks of him in Rome, but I will hope of better deeds tomorrow. Rest you happy. And they all exit. Act 1, Scene 2. Enter Enobarbus, Lamprius, a soothsayer, Ranius, Lucilius, Charman, Iras, Mardian, the eunuch, and Alexis.
Alexis, sweet Alexis, most anything Alexis, almost most absolute Alexis, where is the soothsayer that you praise so to the queen? Oh, that I knew this husband which you say must change his horns with garlands.
Uh, who's Alexis? Who's Alexis? Soothsayer,
What page, please?
5. Please keep up.
Should I start again?
Start again, yeah, please,
Okay.
Christine.
Alexis, sweet Alexis, most anything Alexis, almost most absolute Alexis. Where's the soothsayer that you praise so to the queen? Oh, that I knew this husband which you say must change his horns with garlands.
Soothsayer,
Your will.
Is this the man? Is it you, sir, that know things?
In nature's infinite book of secrecy, a little I can read.
show him your hand. Bring in the banquet quickly. Wine enough, Cleopatra's health to drink.
Good sir, give me good fortune.
I make not, but foresee.
Pray then foresee me one.
You shall be yet far fairer than you are.
He means in flesh.
No, you shall paint when you are old.
Wrinkles forbid.
And vex not his prescience, be attentive.
Hush,
You shall be more beloving than beloved.
I had rather heat my liver with drinking.
Nay, hear him.
Good now, some excellent fortune. Let me be married to 3 kings in a forenoon, and widow them all. Let me have a child at 50, to whom Herod of Jewry may do homage. Find me to marry with Octavius Caesar, and companion me with my mistress.
You shall outlive the lady whom you serve.
Oh, excellent. I love long life better than figs.
You have seen and proved a fairer former fortune than that which is to approach.
Then belike my children shall have no names. Prithee, how many boys and wenches must I have?
If every of your wishes had a womb, and foretell every wish, 1,000,000.
Out, fool, I forgive thee for a witch.
You think none but your sheets are privy to your wishes.
Nay, come, tell Iris hers.
We'll know all our fortunes.
Mine and most of our fortunes tonight shall be drunk to bed.
There's a palm presages chastity, if nothing else.
E'en as the o'erflowing Nilus presageth famine.
Go, you wild bedfellow. You cannot soothsay.
Nay, if an oily palm be not a fruitful prognostication, I cannot scratch mine ear. Prithee, tell her but a worky-day fortune.
Your fortunes are alike.
But how? But how? Give me particulars.
I have said.
Am I not an inch of fortune better than she?
Well, if you were but an inch of fortune better than I, where would you choose it?
Not in my husband's nose.
Or worser thoughts heavens mend?
Come, his fortune, his fortune. Oh, let him marry a woman that cannot go, sweet Isis. I beseech thee, and let her die too, and give him a worse, and let worse follow worse, till the worst of all follow him laughing to his grave, 50-fold a cuckold. Good Isis, hear me this prayer, though thou deny me a matter of more weight. Good Isis, I beseech thee. Amen, dear goddess. Hear that prayer of the people. For as it is a heartbreaking to see a handsome man loose-wived, so it is a deadly sorrow to behold a foul knave uncuckolded. Therefore, dear Isis, keep decorum and fortune him accordingly.
Amen.
Lo now, if it lay in their hands to make me a cuckold, they would make themselves whores, but they'll don't.
Enter Cleopatra. Hush, here comes Antony.
Not he, the queen.
Save you, my lord.
No, lady.
Was he not here?
No, madam.
He was disposed to mirth, but on the sudden a Roman thought hath struck him. Enobarbarus,
Madam?
seek him and bring him hither. Where is Alexius?
Here, at your service, my lord approaches.
Enter Antony with a messenger.
We will not look upon him. Go with us.
And she exits.
Fulvia, thy wife, first came into the field.
Against my brother Lucius?
Aye, but soon that war had end, and the time state made friends of them, jointing their force against Caesar, whose better issue in the war from Italy, upon the first encounter, drave them.
Well, what worst?
The nature of bad news infects the teller.
When it concerns the fool or coward, on things that are past are done with me, 'tis thus, who tells me true, though in his tale lie death, I hear him as he flattered.
Labienus, this is stiff news, hath with his Parthian force extended Asia. From Euphrates his conquering banner shook, from Syria to Lydia, into Ionia, whilst,
Ah, Antony, thou wouldst say.
O my lord,
Speak to me home. Mince not the general tongue. Name Cleopatra as she is called in Rome. Rail thou in Fulvia's phrase, and taunt my faults with such full license as both truth and malice have power to utter. Oh, then we bring forth weeds when our quick winds lie still, and our ills told us is off our earing. Fare thee well a while.
at your noble pleasure.
Messenger exits. Enter another messenger. From Sicyon? How the news? Speak there.
The man from Sicyon, is there such an one? He stays upon your will.
And let him appear. These strong Egyptian fetters I must break, or lose myself in dotage. Enter another messenger with a letter. What are you?
Fulvia, thy wife is dead.
Where died she?
In Sicyon, her length of sickness, with what else more serious, importeth thee to know, this bears.
Forbear me. There's a great spirit gone. Thus did I desire it. What our contempts doth often hurl from us, we wish it ours again. The present pleasure by revolution lowering does become the opposite of itself. She's good being gone. The hand could pluck her back that shoved her on. I must from this enchanting queen break off. 10,000 harms more than the ills I know my idleness doth hatch. Enter Enobarbus. Okay, pause a second. Jacob, you want to take Antony?
I sure can. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, enter Enobarbus. Page 11.
Who's Enobarbus?
Antony's great friend.
Oh, okay.
They're
So
buddies.
Okay. But who plays Enobarbus? If you want me
You
to take.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
you want
I'm
me to
doing.
take
So I'm playing Enobarbus, you're taking Antony. Okay.
10-4? Perfect. Gotcha.
So enter Enobarbus. And then it's one quick line.
Which is you.
That's your line. That's
Antony.
What's your
Hank's line.
Mm-hmm. What's your pleasure, sir?
No, you say how now, Enobarbus.
Oh, sorry. Yes. How now, Enobarbus?
What's your pleasure, sir?
I must with haste from hence.
Why, then we kill all our women. We see how mortal an unkindness is to them if they suffer our departure. Death's the word.
I must be gone.
Under a compelling an occasion, let women die. It were pity to cast them away for nothing, though between them and a great cause they should be esteemed nothing. Cleopatra, catching but the least noise of this, dies instantly. I have seen her die 20 times upon far poorer moment. I do think there is metal in death which commits some loving act upon her. She has such a celerity in dying.
She is cunning past man's thoughts.
Oh, alack, sir, no. Her passions are made of nothing but the finest part of pure love. We cannot call her winds and waters, sighs and tears. They are greater storms than tempests, than almanacs can report. This cannot be cunning in her. If it be, she makes a shower of rain as well as Jove.
Would I had never seen her.
Oh, sir, you had then left unseen a wonderful piece of work, which not to have been blessed withal would have discredited your travel.
Fulvia is dead.
Sir?
Fulvia is dead.
Fulvia?
Dead.
Why, sir? Give the gods a thankful sacrifice. When it pleaseth their deities to take the wife of a man from him, it shows to man the tailors of the earth, comforting therein when old robes are worn out, there are members to make new. If there were no more women but Fulvia, then had you indeed a cut, and the case to be lamented. This grief is crowned with consolation. Your old smock brings forth a new petticoat, and indeed the tears live in an onion that should water this sorrow.
The business she hath broached in the state cannot adore in my absence.
And the business you have broached here cannot be without you, especially that of Cleopatra's, which wholly depends on your abode.
No more light answers. Let our officers have a notice what we propose. I shall break the cause of our expedience to the queen, and get her love to part. For not alone the death of Fulvia, with more urgent touches do strongly speak to us, but the letters too, of many our contriving friends in Rome petition us at home. Sextus Pompeianus have given the dare to Caesar, and commands the empires of the sea. Our slippery people, whose love is never linked to the deserver, till his deserts are past, begin to throw Pompey the Great and all his dignities upon his son, who high in name and power, higher than both in blood and life, stands up for the main soldier, whose quality going on the sides o' the earth may danger, much is breeding, which like the courser's air hath not yet but life, and not a serpent's poison. Say our pleasure to such whose places under us require our quick remove from hence.
I shall do it. And the exit. Act 1, Scene 3. Enter Cleopatra, Charmin, Alexis, and Ailas.
Where is he?
I did not see him since.
See where he is, who is with him, and what he does. I did not send you. If you find him sad, say I am dancing. If in mirth, report that I am sudden sick. Quick, and return.
Remember, there are
Madam, methinks if you did love him dearly, you'd not hold the method to enforce the like from him.
What should I do? I do not.
Oh, in each thing give him way, cross him in nothing.
Thou teachest like a fool the way to lose him.
Tempt him not so too far. I wish forbear. In time we hate that which we often fear.
enter Antony.
But here comes Antony.
I am sick and sullen.
I am sorry to give breathing to my purpose.
Help me away, dear Charmian. I shall fall. It cannot be thus long. The sides of nature will not sustain it.
Now, my dearest queen,
Pray you, stand farther from me.
what's the matter?
I know by that same eye there's some good news. What says the married woman you may go? Which she had never given you leave to come. Let her not say 'tis I that keep you here. I have no power upon you. Hers you are.
The gods know best know.
Oh, never was there queen so mightily betrayed. Yet at the first I saw the treasons planted.
Cleopatra,
Why should I think you can be mine and true, though you in swearing shake the throned gods? Who have been false to Fulvia? Riotous madness to be entangled with those mouth-made vows which break themselves in swearing.
most sweet queen,
Nay, pray you seek no color for your going, but bid farewell and go. When you sued staying, then was the time for words, no going then. Eternity was in our lips and eyes, bliss in our brows bent. None our parts so poor, but was a race of heaven. They are so still, or thou the greatest soldier of the world art turned the greatest liar. I
how now, lady?
would I had thy inches. Thou shouldst know there were a heart in Egypt.
Hear me, queen. The strong necessity of time commands our services a while, but my full heart remains in use with you. Our Italy shines o'er with civil swords. Sextus Pompeius makes his approach to the port of Rome. Equality of two domestic powers breeds scrumptious faction. The hate grow to strength, are newly gowned to love. The condemned Pompey, rich in his father's honor, creeps apace into the heart of such as have not thrived upon the present state, whose numbers threaten, and quietness grown, sick of rest, would purge by any desperate change. My more particular, and that which most with you should safe my going, is Fluvia's death.
Though age from folly could not give me freedom, it does from childishness. Can Fulvia die?
She's dead, my queen. Look here, and at thy sovereignage, leisure, read the garboils she awaked, at the last, best, see when and where she died.
O most false love, where be the sacred vials that shouldst fill with sorrowful water? Now I see, in Fulvia's death how mine received shall be.
Quarrel no more, but be prepared to know the purposes I bear, which are or cease, as you shall give at the advice by the fire that quickens Nilus slime. I go from hence thy soldier, servant, making peace or war as thou affects.
Let my lay, Charmian, come, but let it be. I am quickly ill and well, so Antony loves me.
My precious queen, forbear, and give true evidence to his love, which stands as honorable trial.
So Fulvia told me. I prithee turn aside and weep for her, then bid adieu to me, and say the tears belong to Egypt. Good now, play one scene of excellent dissembling, and let it look like perfect honor.
You'll heat my blood no more.
You can do better yet, but this is meetly.
Now by my sword.
And target. Still he mends, but this is not the best. Look, prithee, Charmian, how this Herculean Roman does become the carriage of his shape.
I'll leave you, lady.
Courteous lord, one word. Sir, you and I must part, but that's not it. Sir, you and I have loved, but there's not it. That you know well, something it is I would. Oh, my oblivion is a very Antony, and I am all forgotten.
But that your royalty holds idleness your subject. I should take you for idleness itself.
'Tis sweating labor to bear such idleness so near the heart as Cleopatra this. But, sir, forgive me, since my becomings kill me when they do not eye well to you. Your honor calls you hence, therefore be death to my unpitied folly, and all the gods go with you. Upon your sword, sit laurel, victory, and smooth success be strewed before your feet.
Let us go. Come. Our separation so abides and flies, that thou receding here goes yet with me, and I hence fleeting here remain with thee. Away.
Oh, and they exit. Act 1, Scene 4. Enter Octavius reading a letter, Lepidus and their train. Octavius should be Jennifer. She's not here yet.
Oh, I'm Octavius.
Are you? Oh, sorry. Of course you are. Right. Enter Octavius reading a letter, Lepidus and their train.
You may see Lepidus, and henceforth know it is not Caesar's natural vice to hate one great competitor. From Alexandria, this is the news. He fishes, drinks, and wastes the lamps of night in revel. Is not more manlike than Cleopatra, nor the queen of Ptolemy, more womanly than he. Hardly gave audience, or vouchsafed to think he had partners. You shall find there a man who's the abstracts of all faults that all men follow.
I must not think there are evils enow to darken all his goodness. His faults in him seem as the spots of heaven, more fiery by night, blackness, hereditary, rather than purchased. When he go, he cannot change then what he chooses.
You are too indulgent. Let's grant it is not amiss to tumble on the bed of Ptolemy, to gain a kingdom for a mirth, to sit and keep the turn of tippling with a slave, to reel the streets at noon and stand the buffet with knaves that smells of sweat. Say this becomes him, as his composure must be rare indeed, whom these things cannot blemish. Yet must Antony no way excuse his foils, when we do bear so great weight in his lightness. If he filled his vacancy with his voluptuousness, full surfeits and the dryness of his bones call on him for it. But to confound such time that drums him from his sport, and speaks as loud as his own state and ours, is to be chid, as we rate boys who, being mature in knowledge, pawn their experience to their present pleasure, and so rebel to judgment.
Enter a messenger.
Here's more news.
Thy biddings have been done, and every hour, most noble Caesar, shalt thou have report how 'tis abroad. Pompey is strong at sea, and it appears he is beloved of those that only have feared Caesar. To the ports the discontents repair, and men's reports give him much wronged.
I should have known no less. It has been taught us from the primal state that he which was wished until he were, and the ebbed man ne'er loved till ne'er worth love, comes feared by being lacked. This common body, like to a vagabond flag upon the stream, goes to and back, lacking the varying tide to rot itself with motion.
Caesar, I bring thee word. When Necrates and Menas, famous pirates, make the sea serve them, which they ear and wound with keels of every kind. Many hot inroads they make in Italy, the borders maritime, like blood to think on't, and flush youth revolt. No vessel can peep forth. But 'tis as soon taken as seen, for Pompey's name strikes more than could his war resisted.
Antony, leave thy lascivious vassals, when thou once was beaten from Medina, where thou slewest Hircius and Pausa consuls at thy heels did famine follow, whom thou fought against. Though daintily brought up, with patience more than savages could suffer, thou didst drink the stale of horses and the gilded puddle which beasts would cough at. Thy palate, then, did deign the roughest berry on the rudest hedge. Yea, like the stag when snow the pasture sheets, the barks of trees thou browsed. On the Alps it is reported thou didst eat strange flesh, which some did die to look on. And all this, it wounds thine honor that I speak it now, was born so like a soldier that thy cheek so much as lanked not.
'Tis a pity on him.
Let his shames quickly drive him to Rome. 'Tis time we twain did show ourselves in the field, and to that end assemble me immediate council. Pompey thrives in our idleness.
Tomorrow, Caesar, I shall be finished to inform you right, both what by sea and land I can be able to front this present time.
To which encounter it is my business to farewell.
Farewell, my lord. When you shall know, meantime, of stirs abroad, I shall beseech you, sir, to let me be partaker.
Doubt not, sir, I knew it for my bond.
And the exit, Act 1, Scene 5. Eleanor, can you pick up Iris? Enter Cleopatra, Charmian, Iris, and Mardian.
Charmian,
Madam,
ha, ha, give me to drink mandragora,
why, madam?
that I might sleep out this great gap of time. My Antony is away.
You think of him too much.
Oh, 'tis treason.
Madam, I trust not so.
Thou, eunuch Mardian?
Mardian is Jacob. Jacob, Mardian,
Mm-hmm.
Eleanor,
What's your,
Jennifer's Iris. Original casting, now that she's here.
what's your highness' pleasure?
Not now to hear thee sing. I take no pleasure in aught an eunuch's ha's. 'Tis well for thee that being unseminar'd, thy freer thoughts may not fly forth of Egypt. Hast thou affections?
Yes, gracious madam.
Indeed.
Not indeed, madam, for I can do nothing. But when indeed is honest to be done, yet I have a fierce affections, and think what Venus did with Mars.
Oh, Charmian, where thinkst thou he is now? Stands he, or sits he, or does he walk, or is he on his horse? Oh, happy horse to bear the weight of Antony. Do bravely, horse, for what's thou whom thou movest? The demi-atlas of this earth, the arm and virginet of men. He's speaking now, or murmuring, where's my serpent of old Nile, for so he calls me. Now I feed myself with most delicious poison. Think on me that am with Phoebus amorous pinches black and wrinkled deep in time. Broad-fronted Caesar, when thou wast here above the ground, I was a morsel for a monarch, and great Pompey would stand and make his eyes grow in my brow. There would he anchor his aspect and die with looking on his life.
Sovereign of Egypt, hail!
How much unlike art thou, Mark Antony? Yet coming from him, that great medicine hath with his tinct gilded thee. How goes it with my brave Mark Antony?
Last thing he did, dear queen, he kissed the last of many double kisses this orient pearl. His speech sticks in my heart.
Mine ear must pluck defense.
Good friend, quoth he, say the firm Roman to great Egypt sends this treasure of an oyster, at whose foot to mend the petty present I will piece her opulent throne with kingdoms. All the East, say thou, shall call her mistress. So he nodded, and soberly did mount an arm-gaunt steed, who neighed so high that what I would have spoke was beastly done by him.
What, was he sad or merry?
Like to the time of the year, between the extremes of hot and cold, he was nor sad nor merry.
Oh, well divided disposition. Note him, good Charmian. 'Tis the man, but note him. He was not sad, for he would shine on those that make their looks by his. He was not merry, which seemed to tell them his remembrance lay in Egypt with his joy, but between both. Oh, heavenly mingle, be thou sad or merry, the violence of either thee becomes, so does it no man's else. Meet'st thou my posts?
Ay, madam, 20 several messengers. Why do you send so thick?
Who is born that day when I forget to send to Antony shall die a beggar. Ink and paper, Charmian. Welcome, my good Alexis. Did I, Charmian, ever love Caesar so?
Oh, that brave Caesar.
Be choked with such another emphasis. Say the brave Antony.
The valiant Caesar.
By Isis, I will give thee bloody teeth, if thou with Caesar paragon again, by man of men.
By your most gracious pardon, I sing but after you.
My salad days, when I was green in judgment, cold in blood, to say as I said then. But come away, get me ink and paper. You shall have every day a several greeting, or I'll unpeople Egypt.
And the exit. Act 2, Scene 1. Enter Pompey, Menecrates, and Menas in warlike manner.
If the great gods be just, they shall assist the deeds of justest men.
Jennifer, that's you, Menas.
But know, worthy Pompey, that what they do they delay, they do not deny.
Whiles we are suitors to their throne, decays the thing we sue for.
We, ignorant of ourselves, beg often our own harms, which the wise powers deny us for our good. So find we profit by a loosing of our prayers.
I shall do well. The people love me, and the sea is mine. My powers are crescent, and my auguring hope says it will come to the full. Mark Antony in Egypt sits at dinner, and will make no wars without doors. Caesar gets the money where he loses heart. Lepidus flatters both, of both is flattered. But he neither loves, nor either cares for him.
Caesar and Lepidus are in the field, a mighty strength they carry.
Where have you this? 'Tis false.
From Silvius, sir.
He dreams. I know they are in Rome together looking for Antony. But all the charms of love, salt Cleopatra soften thy wan lip. Let witchcraft join with beauty, lust with both. Tie up the libertine in a field of feasts. Keep his brain fuming. Epicurean cooks, sharpen with cloyless sauce his appetite, that sleep and feeding may prorogue his honor. even till Aletheia dullness.
Enter Various.
How now, Various?
This is most certain that I shall deliver. Mark Antony is every hour in Rome expected. Since he went from Egypt, 'tis a space for farther travel.
I could have given less matter a better ear. Venus, I did not think this amorous surfetter would have donned his helm for such a petty war. His soldiership is twice the other twain. But let us rear the higher our opinion, that our stirring can from the lap of Egypt's widow pluck the near lust-wearied Antony.
I cannot hope Caesar and Antony shall well greet together. His wife that's dead did trespasses to Caesar. His brother waned upon him, although I think not moved by Antony.
I know not, Venus, how lesser enmities may give way to greater, were it not that we stand up against them all. 'Twere pregnant they should square between themselves, for they have entertained cause enough to draw their swords. But how the fear of us may cement their divisions, and bind up the petty difference, we yet not know. Be it as our gods will have it. It only stands our lives upon, to use our strongest hands, come Venus.
And the exit. Act 2, Scene 2. Enter Enobarbus and Lepidus.
Good Enobarbus, 'tis a worthy deed, and shall become you well, to entreat your captain to soft and gentle speech.
I shall entreat him to answer like himself. If Caesar move him, let Antony look over Caesar's head, and speak as loud as Mars. By Jupiter, were I the wearer of Antonio's beard, I would not shave today.
'Tis not a time for private stomaching.
Every time serves for the matter that is then born in't. But small to greater matters,
But small to greater matters must give way.
Not if the small come first.
Your speech is passion, but pray you stir no embers up. Here comes the noble Antony.
Enter Antony and Ventidius. And yonder Caesar. Enter Caesar, Maecenas, and Agrippa.
If we compose well here to Parthia, hark, Ventidius.
I do not know Vincenus. Ask Agrippa.
Noble friends, that which combined us was most great, and let not a leaner action rend us. What's amiss may it be gently heard. When we debate our travail difference aloud, we do not commit murder and healing wounds. Then, noble partners, the rather, for honest beseech, touch you the sorrowous point with the sweetest terms, not courteousness grow to the matter. 'Tis well spoken. 'Tis spoken well. Were we before our armies and to fight, I should do thus.
Flourish of trumpets.
Welcome to Rome.
Thank you, sir.
Sit.
Sit, sir.
Nay then.
I learn you take things ill which are not so, or being concern you not.
I must be laughed at if, or for nothing or a little, I should say myself offended, and with you chiefly in the world, more laughed at that I should once name you derogately, when to sound your name it not concerned me.
My being in Egypt, Caesar, what was it to you?
No more than my residing here at Rome might be to you in Egypt. Yet if you there did practice on my state, your being in Egypt might be my question.
How intend you? Practiced?
You may be pleased to catch at mine intent by what did here befall me. Your wife and brother made wars upon me, and their contestation was theme for you. You were the word of war.
You do mistake your business. My brother never did urge me in his act. I did inquire it, and have my learning from some true reports that drew their swords with you. Did he not rather discredit my authority with yours? and make the wars alike against my stomach, having alike your cause. Of this my letters before did satisfy you. If you'll patch a quarrel as matter whole, you have to make it with. It must not be with this.
You praise yourself by laying defects of judgment to me, but you patched up your excuses.
Not so, not so. I know you could not lack. I am certain on it. Very necessity of this thought that I, your partner, in the cause against which he fought, could not with graceful eyes attend those wars which fronted mine own peace. As for my wife, I would you had her spirit in such other. The third other world is yours, which with a snaff you may pace easy, but not such a wife.
Would we had all such wives that the men might go to wars with the woman?
So much incurable her garboils. Caesar, made out of her impatience, which not wanted shrewdness of policy too, I grieving grant, did you too much disquiet, for that you must, but I say I could not help it.
I wrote to you. When rioting in Alexandria, you did pocket up my letters, and with taunts did jibe my missive out of audience.
Sir, he fell upon me, ere admitted. Then 3 kings. I had newly feasted, and did not want of what I was the morning. But next day I told him of myself, which was as much as to have asked him pardon. Let this fellow be nothing of our strife. If we contend, out of our question wipe him.
You have broken the article of your oath, which you shall never have tongue to charge me with.
Soft, Caesar.
No, Lepidus, let him speak. The honor is sacred, which he talks on now, supposing that I lack it. But on Caesar, the article of my oath.
To lend me arms and aid when I required them, to which you both denied.
Neglected, rather. And then when poisoned hours has bound me up from mine own knowledge as nearly as I may, I'll play the penitent to you. But mine honesty shall not make poor my greatness, nor my power work with it. Truth is that Fulvia, to have me out of Egypt, made wars here, for which myself the ignorant motive do. So fair, ask pardon, as benefit mine honor to stop in such a case.
'Tis noble spoken. If it might please you to enforce no further the griefs between you, to forget them quite were to remember that the present need speaks to atone you. Ah, worthily spoken, Maecenas. If you borrow one another's love for the instant, you may, when you hear no more words of Pompey, return it again. You shall have time to wrangle in when you have nothing else to do.
Thou art a soldier. Onely speak no more.
That truth should be silent, I had almost forgot.
You wrong this presence, therefore speak no more.
Go to then, you considerate stone.
I do not much dislike the matter, but the manner of his speech. For it cannot be we shall remain in friendship, our conditions so differing in their acts. Yet if I knew what hope should hold us staunch from edge to edge, at the world I would peruse it.
Give me leave, Caesar.
Speak, Agrippa.
Agrippa's Christine.
Mike is not on.
You're muted, Christine.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Thou hast a sister by the mother's side, admired Octavia. Great Mark Antony is now a widower.
Say not, say Agrippa, if Cleopatra heard you, your proof were well deserved of rashness.
I am not married, Caesar. Let me hear Agrippa further speak.
To hold you in perpetual amity, to make you brothers, and to knit your hearts with an unslipping knot, take Antony, Octavia, to his wife, whose beauty claims no worse a husband than the best of men, whose virtue and whose general graces speak that which none else can utter. By this marriage, all little jealousies which now seem great, and all great fears which now import their dangers, would then be nothing. Truths would be tales, where now half tales be truths. Her love to both, would each to each other, to other, and all loves to both draw after her. Pardon what I have spoke, for 'tis a study, not a present thought, by duty illuminated.
Will Caesar speak?
Not till he hears how Antony is touched with what is spoke already.
What power is in Agrippa? If I would say, Agrippa, be it so, to make this good?
The power of Caesar and his power unto Octavia.
May I never, to this good purpose, that so fairly shews, dream of impediment. Let me have thy father, let me hand thy hand, further this act of grace. And from this house the heart of brothers govern in our loves, and sway our great designs.
There's my hand. A sister I bequeath you, whom no brother did ever love so dearly. Let her live to join our kingdoms and our hearts, and never fly off our loves again.
Happily, amen. I did not think to draw my sword against Pompey, for he hath laid strange courtesies and great of late upon me. I must thank him only, least my remembrance suffer ill report at heel of that. Define him.
Time calls upon us of us must Pompey presently be sought, or else he seeks us out.
Where lies he?
About the Mount Messina.
Jacob.
What is his strength by land?
Great and increasing, but by sea he is an absolute master.
So is the fame. Would we had spoke together? Hast we for it? Yet ere we put ourselves in arms, dispatch we the business we have talked of.
With much gladness, and do invite you to my sister's view, whither straight I'll lead you.
Let us, Lepidus, not lack your company.
Noble Antony, not sickness should detain me. Flourish of trumpets, and the all exit, leaving only Enobarbus, Agrippa, and Maecenas. Doing Maecenas. Jacob. Oh no, you're not doing it. Michael.
Yeah, sure.
You Maecenas, please.
Yep. Welcome from Egypt, sir.
Half the heart of Caesar, worthy Maecenas, my honourable friend Agrippa.
Good Enobarbus.
We have cause to be glad that matters are so well digested. You stead well by it in Egypt.
Sir, we did sleep day out of countenance, and made the night light with drinking.
8 wild boars roasted whole at breakfast, and but 12 persons there. Is this true?
This was but a fly by an eagle. We had much more monstrous matter of feast, which worthily deserved noting.
She's a most triumphant lady, if report be square to her.
When she first met Mark Antony, she pursed up his heart upon the river of Cydnus.
There she appeared indeed, or my reporter devised well for her.
I will tell you, the barge she sat in, like a burnished throne, burnt on the water. The poop was beaten gold, purple the sails, and so perfumed that the winds were lovesick. With them the oars were silver, which to the tune of flutes kept stroke, and made the water which they beat to follow faster, as amorous of their strokes. For her own person it beggared all description. She did lie in her pavilion, cloth of gold, of tissue, all picturing that Venice where we see the fancy outworked nature. On each side her stood pretty dimpled boys, like smiling cupids with divers coloured fans, whose wind did seem to give the delicate cheeks which they did cool, and that what they undid did.
Oh, rare for Anthony.
A gentlewoman like the Nereids, so many mermaids tended her i' the eyes and made their bends adornings. At the helm a seeming mermaid steered. The silken tackles swell with the touches of those flower-soft hands that yearly frame the office. From the barge a strange invisible perfume hits the senses of the adjacent wharfs. The city cast her people out upon her, and Antony, enthroned in the marketplace, did sit alone whistling to the air, which, but for vacancy, had gone to gaze on Cleopatra too, and made a gap in nature.
Rare Egyptian.
Upon her landing, Antony sent to her, invited her to supper. She replied, it should be better he became her guest, which she entreated. Our courteous Antony, whom ne'er the word of no woman hard speak, being barbered 10 times o'er, goes to the feast, and for his ordinary pays his heart for what his eyes eat only.
Royal wench. She made great Caesar lay his sword to bed. He ploughed her, then she cropped.
Oh, I saw her once hop 40 paces through the public street, and having lost her breath, she spoke and panted, that she did make defect perfection and breathless power breathe forth.
Now Anthony must leave her utterly.
Never will he not. Age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety. Other women cloy the appetites they feed, but she makes hungry where most she satisfies. For vilest things become themselves in her, that the holy priests bless her when she is riggish.
If beauty, wisdom, modesty can settle the heart of Anthony, Octavia is a blessed lottery to him.
Let us go. Good Enobarbus, make yourself my guest whilst you abide here.
Humbly, sir, I thank you. And the exit. Act 2, Scene 3. Enter Antony, Caesar, Octavia between them.
Word and my great office will sometimes divide me from your bosom.
Oh, which time before the gods my knees shall bow my prayers to them for you.
Good night, sir. My Octavia, read not my blemishes in the world's report. And I have not kept my square, but that to come shall all be done by its rule. Good night, dear lady. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Now, sirrah, you do wish yourself in Egypt?
Would I had never come from thence, nor you thither.
If you can, your reason.
I see it in my motion, have it not in my tongue, but yet you to Egypt again.
1, 2, 3,
Say
4.
to me,
7 of us.
say to me, whose fortunes shall rise higher, Caesar's or mine?
But this is how Shakespeare works.
Therefore, O Antony, stay not by his side. Thy daimon, that thy spirit which keeps thee is noble, courageous, high unmatchable where Caesar's is not. But near him thy angel becomes a fear, as being overpowered, therefore make space enough between you.
Speak this no more.
To none but thee, no more. But when to thee, if thou dost play with him at any game, thou art sure to lose. And of that natural luck he beats thee 'gainst the odds. Thy lustre thickens when he shines by. I say again, thy spirit is all afraid to govern thee near him, but he always 'tis noble.
Get thee gone. Say to Vercingetorix, I would speak with him. He shall to Parthia, be it art or hap. He has spoken true. The very dice obey him, and in our sports my better cunning faints. Under his chance, if we draw lots he speeds, his cocks do wind the bataille, still of mine, when it is all to naught, and his quails ever beat mine, hooped at odds. I will to Egypt, and though I make this marriage for my own peace, I the east my pleasure lies. Oh, come, Viticulus.
And Ventigius enters.
You must to Parthia. Your commission's ready. Follow me and receivest.
And they exit. Act 2, Scene 4. Enter Lepidus, Maecenas, and Agrippa. Was I taking Lepidus? Probably. Trouble yourselves no further, pray you. Hasten your generals after.
Sir, Mark Antony, willing but kiss Octavia, and we'll follow.
Till I see you in your soldier's dress, which will become you both, farewell.
We shall, as I conceive the journey, be at mount before you, Lepidus.
Your way is shorter. My purposes do draw me much about. You'll win 2 days upon me.
Sir,
Sir,
good
good
success.
success.
Farewell. And they exit. Act 2, Scene 5. Enter Cleopatra, Charmaine, Iris, and Alexis.
Give me some music, music, moody food of us that trade in love.
The music, ho!
Enter Mardian the eunuch.
Oh, let it alone. Let's to billiards. Come, Charmaine.
My arm is sore. Best play with Mardian.
As well a woman with a eunuch played as with a woman. Come, you'll play with me, sir? Sir?
Mardian. Jacob Mardian.
You'll play with me, sir?
As well as I can, madame.
Oh, and when goodwill is showed, thought come too short, the actor may plead pardon. Ah, none now, give me mine angle, we'll to the river there, my music playing far off. I will betray tawny fine fishes, my bended hook shall pierce their slimy jaws, and as I draw them up, I'll think them every one an Antony, and say, aha, you're caught.
'Twas merry when you wagered on your angling, when your diver did hang a saltfish on his hook, which he with fervence drew up.
Oh, that time. Oh, times. I taught him out of patience, and that night I taught him into patience, and next morn, ere the 9th hour, I drunk him to his bed, then put my tires and mantles on him, whilst I swore his sword Philippine. Oh, from Italy. Ram thou thy fruitful tidings in mine ears, that long time have been barren.
Madam.
Antony is dead? Thou say so, villain, thou kill'st thy mistress. But well and free, if thou so yield him, there is gold, and here my bluest veins to kiss. A hand that kings have lipped and trembled kissing.
First, madam, he is well.
Oh, well, there's more gold. But Sirrah Mark, we used to say the dead are well. Bring it to that, the gold I give thee will I melt and power down thy ill-uttering throat.
Good madam, hear me.
Well, go to I will, but there's no goodness in thy face if Antony is free and healthful. So tart a favor to trumpet such good tidings. If not well, thou shouldst come like a fury crowned with snakes, not like a formal man.
Will it please you hear me?
I have a mind to strike thee ere thou speaks. If thou say Antony lives, 'tis well, or friends with Caesar, or not captive to him, I'll set thee in a shower of gold and hail rich pearls upon thee.
Madam, he's well.
Ah, well said.
And friends with Caesar.
Thou'rt an honest man.
Caesar and he are greater friends than ever.
I'll make thee a fortune for me.
But yet, madam.
I do not like but yet. It does allay the good precedents. Fie upon but yet. But yet is as a jailer to bring forth some monstrous malefactor. Oh, prithee, friend, power out the pack of matter to mine care, good and bad together. He's friends with Caesar, in state of health, thou sayest, and thou sayest free.
Free, madam, no. I made no such report. He's bound unto Octavia.
For what good turn?
For the best turn in the bed.
I am pale, Charmian.
Madam, he's married to Octavia.
The most infectious pestilence upon thee.
And she strikes him to the ground.
Good madam, patience.
What say you?
And she
Head,
hits him again.
horrible villain, or I'll spurn thy eyes like balls before me. I'll unhair thy head.
And she hauls him up and down.
Thou shalt be whipped with wire and stewed in brine, smarting in lingering pickle.
Gracious madam, I that do bring the news made not the match.
It is not so. A province I will give thee, and make thy fortunes proud. The blow thou hast shall make thy peace, for moving me to rage, and I will boot thee with what guilt besides thy modesty can beg.
He's married, madam.
Rogue, thou hast lived too long.
He pulls out a knife.
Nay, then I'll run. What mean you, madam? I have made no fault.
And the
Good
messenger
madam, keep yourself within yourself. The man is innocent.
Some innocent escape not the thunderbolt. Melt Egypt into Nile, and kindly creatures turn all to serpents. Call the slave again. Though I am mad, I will not bite him. Call?
He is afeard to come.
I will not hurt him. These hands do lack nobility, that they strike a meaner than myself, since I myself have given myself the cause. Come hither, sir. Though it be honest, it is never good to bring bad news. Give to a gracious message and host of tongues, but let ill tidings tell themselves when they be felt.
I have done my duty.
Is he married? I cannot hate thee worse than I do if thou again say yes.
He's married, madam.
The gods confound thee. Dost thou hold there still?
Should I lie, madam?
Oh, I would thou didst. So half my Egypt were submerged and made a cistern for scaled snakes. Go get thee hence. Hadst thou Narcissus in thy face to me, thou wouldst appear most ugly. He is married?
I crave your highness pardon.
He is married?
Take no offense that I would not offend you. To punish me for what you make me do seems much unequal. He's married to Octavia.
Oh, that his fault should make a knave of thee, that art not what thou'rt sure of. Get thee hence. The merchandise which thou hast brought from Rome are all too dear for me. Lie they upon thy hand, and be undone by them.
Good your highness, patience.
Praising Antony, I have dispraised Caesar.
Many times, madam.
I am prayed for it now. Lead me from hence, I faint. Oh, Iris, Charmian, 'tis no matter. Go to the fellow, good Alexis, bid him report the feature of Octavia, her years, her inclination. Let him not leave out the color of her hair. Bring me word quickly. Let him forever go. Let him not, Charmian. Though he be painted one way like a Gorgon, the other ways a Mars. Bid you, Alexis, bring me word. How tall is she? Pity me, Charmian, but do not speak to me. Lead me to my chamber.
And they exit. Act 2, Scene 6. Cast of thousands. A flourish of trumpets. Enter Pompey at one door with drum and trumpet, at another Caesar, Lepidus, Antony, Enobarbus, Mencenus, Agrippa, Menas, with soldiers marching.
Your hostages I have, so have you mine, and we shall talk before we fight.
You're muted, Eleanor.
Must meet that first we come to words, and therefore have we our written purposes before us sent, which if thou hast considered, let us know. If 'twill tie up thy discontented sword, and carry back to Sicily much tall youth that else must perish here.
To you all three, the senators alone of this great world, chief factors for the gods, I do not know wherefore my father should revengers want, having a son and friends, since Julius Caesar, who at Philippi the good Brutus ghosted, there saw you laboring for him. What was it that moved pale Cassius to conspire? And what made all honored, honest Roman Brutus, with the arm addressed, courtiers of beauteous freedom, to drench the Capitol, but that they would have one man but a man, and that his it hath made me rake my navy. At whose burthen the angered ocean foams, with which I meant to scourge the ingratitude, that despiteful Rome cast on my noble father.
Take your time.
Thou canst not fear us, Pompey, with thy sails. We will speak with thee at sea. At land thou knowest how much we do recount thee.
At land indeed thou dost o'ercount me of my father's house, but since the cuckoo builds not for himself, remain in it as thou must.
Be
Mayest.
pleased to tell us, for this is from the present how you take the offers we have sent you.
There is the point.
Which do not be entreated to, but weigh what it is worth embraced.
And what may follow to try a larger fortune.
You have made me an offer of Sicily, Sardinia, and I must rid all the sea of pirates. Then, to send measures of wheat to Rome, this agreed upon, to part with unhacked edges, and bear back our targets undinted.
That's our
Our offer.
Know then I came before you here, a man prepared to take this offer. But Mark Antony put me to some impatience, though I lose the praise of it by telling. You must know when Caesar and your brother were at blows, your mother came to Sicily, and did find her welcome friendly.
I heard it in Pompeii, and I am well studied for a liberal thanks, which I do owe you.
Let me have your hand. I did not think, sir, to have met you here.
The beds in the east are soft, and thanks to you, that called me timelier than my purpose hither. For I have gained by it.
Since I saw you last, there's a change upon you.
Well, I know not what counts harsh fortune cast upon my face, but in my bosom shall she never come, to make my heart her vassal.
Well met here.
I hope so, Lepidus. Thus we are agreed. I crave our composition may be written and sealed between us.
That's the next to do.
We'll feast each other ere we part, and let's draw lots who shall begin.
That I will, Pompey.
No Antony take the lot, but first or last, your fine Egyptian cookery shall have the fame. I have heard that Julius Caesar grew fat with feasting there.
You have heard much.
I have fair meanings, sir.
And fair words to them.
And so much have I heard, and I have heard Apollodorus carried.
No more of that. He did so.
What, I pray you?
A certain queen to Caesar in a mattress.
I know thee now. How farest thou, soldier?
Well, and well and like to do, for I perceive 4 feasts are toward.
Let me shake thy hand. I never hated thee. I have seen thee fight, when I have envied thy behavior.
Sir, I never loved you much, but I have praised ye, when you have well deserved 10 times as much as I have said you did.
Enjoy thy plainness, if nothing ill becomes thee. Aboard my galley, I invite you all. Will you lead, lords?
Shows the way,
Way,
sir.
sir.
Come.
They leave, leaving behind Enobarbus and Minos.
Thy father, Pompey, would ne'er have made this treaty. You and I have known, sir.
At sea, I think.
We have, sir.
You have done well by water.
And you by land.
I will praise any man that will praise me, though it cannot be denied what I have done by land.
Nor what I have done by water.
Yes, something you can deny for your own safety. You have been a great thief by sea.
And you by land.
Well, there I deny my land service. But give me your hand, Minos. If our eyes had authority here, they might take 2 thieves kissing.
All men's faces are true. Whatsoever their hands are.
But there is never a fair woman has a true face.
No slander. They steal hearts.
We came hither to fight with you.
For my part, I'm sorry it has turned to a drinking. Pompey does this day laugh away his fortune.
If he do, sure he cannot weep it back again.
You have said, sir, we look not for Mark Antony here. Pray, is he married to Cleopatra?
Caesar's sister is called Octavia.
True, sir, she was the wife of Caius Marcellus.
But she is now the wife of Marcus Antonius.
Pray, sir.
It is true.
Then is Caesar and he forever knit together.
If I were bound to divine of this unity, I would not prophesy so.
I think the policy of that purpose made more in the marriage than the love of the parties.
I think so too. But you shall find the band that seems to tie their friendship together will be the very strangler of their amity. Octavia is of a wholly cold and still conversation.
Who would not have his wife so?
Not he that himself is not so, which is Mark Antony. He will to his Egyptian dish again. Then shall the sighs of Octavia blow the fire up in Caesar, and, as I said before, that which is the strength of their amity shall prove the immediate author of their variance. Antony will use his affection where it is. He married but his occasion here.
And thus it may be. Come, sir, will you aboard? I have a health for you.
I shall take it, sir. We have used our throats in Egypt.
Come, let's away.
And he exits. Music plays. Enter 2 or 3 servants with a basket. All right.
Here, there'll be men. Some of their plants are all ill-rooted already. The least wind I the world will blow them down.
Lepidus is high conlord.
They have made him drink alms drink.
As they pinch one another by the disposition, he cries out no more, reconciles them to his entreaty, and himself to the drink.
But it raises the great war between him and his distraction.
Why, this is to have a name in great men's fellowship. I had as live a reed that will do me no service as a partisan I could not heave.
To be called into a huge sphere and not be seen to move in it are the holes where eyes should be, which pitiful disaster the cheeks.
A trumpet sounds. Enter Caesar, Antony, Pompey, Lepidus, Agrippa, Maecenas, Enobarbus, Menes, and with other captains.
Thus do they, sir. They take the flow, o' the Nile. By certain scales the pyramid they know. By thy height the lowness, or the mean. If dearth or foison follow, the higher Nilus swells, the more it promises. As it ebbs, the seedsman upon the slime and ooze scatters his grain, and shortly comes to harvest.
You have strange serpents there.
Aye, Lepidus.
Your serpent of Egypt is bred now of your mud by the operation of your son. So is your crocodile.
They are so.
Sit, and some wine. A health to Lepidus.
Oh, I'm not as well as I should be, but I'll ne'er out. Not till you have slept. I fear me you'll be in till then. Nay, certainly I've heard the Ptolemy's pyramises are very goodly things without contradiction. I've heard that. Minos.
Oh, Pompey, a word.
Say in mine ear, what is it?
Forsake the sea. I do beseech thee, captain, and hear me speak a word.
Forbear me till anon.
And he
This wine
whispers,
for Lepidus.
what manner of things is your crocodile?
It is sharped, sir, like itself, and it is as broad as it is hath breadth. It is just so high as it is, and moves with its own organs. It lives by that which nourishes it, and the elements once out of it, it transmigrates.
What colour is it of?
Of its own color too.
Oh, it's a strange serpent.
'Tis so. And the tears of it are wet.
Will this description satisfy him?
With the health that Pompey gives him, else he is a very epicure.
Go hang, sir, hang. Tell me of that. Away. Do as I bid you. Where's this cup I called for?
If for the sake of merit thou wilt hear me, rise from thy stool.
I think thou'rt mad. The matter?
I have ever held my cap off to thy fortunes.
Thou hast served me with much faith. What's else to say? Be jolly, lords.
These quicksands, Lepidus, keep off them for your sake.
Wilt thou be lord of all the world?
What say'st thou?
Wilt thou be lord of the whole world? That's twice.
How should that be?
But entertain it. And though thou think me poor, I am the man who will give thee all the world.
Hast thou drunk well?
No, Pompey, I have kept me from the cup. Thou art, if thou darest be, the earthly Jove. Whate'er the ocean pales, or sky and cliffs, is thine, if thou wilt have.
Show me which way.
These three world sharers, these competitors, are in thy vessel. Let me cut the cable, and when we are put off, fall to their throats. All there is thine.
Ah, as thou shouldst have done, and not have spoke on it. In me 'tis villainy, in thee it had been good service. Thou must know, 'tis not my profit that does lead mine honor. Mine honor it. Repent that thy tongue hath so betrayed thine act. Being done unknown, I should have found it afterwards well done, but must condemn it now. Desist and drink.
For this, I'll never follow thy pallid fortunes more. Who seeks and will not take when once 'tis offered, shall never find it more.
This health to Lepidus.
Bear him ashore. I'll pledge it for him, Pompey.
Here's to thee, Minos.
And Barbus, welcome.
Fill the cup he hid. Oh, sorry.
Oh, fill to the cup be hid.
There's a strong fellow, Minos.
Why?
And bears the third part of the world, man, sees not?
The third part, then he is drunk. Would it were all that it might go on wheels.
Drink thou, increase the reels.
Come.
This is not yet an Alexandrian feast.
It ripens toward it. Strike the vessels ho. Here's to Caesar.
You're muted.
I could well forbear it. It's a monstrous labor when I wash my brain and it grows fouler.
Be a child all the time.
I possess it. I'll make answer. But I'd rather fast from all 4 days than drink so much in one.
Ah, my brave emperor, shall we dance now the Egyptian bacchanals and celebrate our drink?
Let's head, good soldier.
Let's all take hands, till that the conquering wine hath steeped our sense in soft and delicate life.
All take hands, make battery to our ears with the loud music. The while I'll place you, then the boy shall sing, and holding every man shall beat as loud as his strong sides can volley. Music plays, Enobarbus places them hand in hand. Eleanor, you want to take the song?
Come, thou monarch of the vine, plumpy Bacchus with pink eyne. In thy fat our cares be drowned, with thy grapes our hairs be crowned. Come us till the world go round, come us till the world go round. What would you more?
Oh, good night.
Happy good night.
Happy good night.
Good brother, let me request you of our graver business frowns at this levity. Gentle lords, let's part. You see we have burnt our cheeks. Strong Enobarb is weaker than the wine, and mine own tongue speaks what it speaks. The wild disguise hath almost antiqued us all. What needs more words? Good night. Good Antony, your hand.
I'll try you on the shore.
And Chaucer gives your hand.
Oh, Antony, you have my father house. But what? We are friends? Come down into the boat.
Take heed you fall not, meanness. I'll not on shore, not to my cabin. These drums, these trumpets, flutes. But let Neptune hear we bid a loud farewell to these grave fellows. Sound and be hanged. Sound out. Flourish of trumpets with drums. Who says there's my cap?
Oh, noble captain, come.
And they exit. Phew! Act 3, Scene 1. Enter Ventidius, as it were in triumph, the dead body of Pacorus borne before him. What are you doing,
Now,
Ventidius?
darting Parthia, art thou stroke, and now pleased fortune does of Marcus Crassus' death make me revenger. Bear the king's son's body before our army, thy Pacorus Oratus pays this for Marcus Crassus.
Noble Ventidius, whilst yet with Parthian blood that sword is warm, the fugitive Parthians follow. Spur through Media, Mesopotamia, and the shelters, whither the routed fly. So thy grand captain Antony shall set thee on triumphant chariots and put garlands on thy head.
Oh, Silius, Silius, I have done enough. A lower place, note well, may make too great an act. For learn this, Silius, better to leave undone than by our deed acquire too high a fame, when him we serves away. Caesar and Antony have ever won more in their officer than person. Saucius, one of my place in Syria, his lieutenant, for quick accumulation of renown, which he achieved by the minute, lost his favor. Who does in the wars more than his captain can, becomes his captain's captain, and ambition, the soldier's virtue, rather makes choice of loss than gain, which darkens him. I could do no more to do Anthonius good, but 'twould offend him, and in his offence should my performance perish.
Thou hast Ventidius that, without the which a soldier and a sword grants scarce distinction. Thou wilt write to Antony.
I'll humbly signify what in his name, that magical word of war we have effected, how with his banners and his well-paid ranks, the ne'er yet beaten horse of Parthia we have jaded out of the field.
Where is he now?
He purposeth to Athens, whither with what hast the weight we must convey with will permit. We shall appear before him. On there pass along.
Enter Agrippa at one door and Abarbus at another. What, are the brothers parted?
They have dispatched with Pompey. He is gone. The other three are sealing. Octavia weeps to part from Rome. Caesar is sad and Lepidus since Pompey's feasters. Mina says is troubled with the green sickness.
'Tis a noble Lepidus.
Oh, very fine one. How he loves Caesar.
Nay, but how he dearly adores Mark Antony.
Caesar? Why, he's the Jupiter of men.
What's Antony, the god of Jupiter?
Spake you of Caesar? Oh, the nonpareil?
Oh, Antony, oh, thou Arabian bird.
Would you praise Caesar? Say, Caesar, go no further?
Indeed, he plied them both with excellent praises.
But he loves Caesar best. Yet he loves Antony. Oh, hearts, tongues, figure, scribes, bards, poets cannot think, speak, cast, write, sing, numbered. Oh, his love to Antony. But as for Caesar, kneel down and wonder.
Both he loves.
They are his shards, and he their beetle. So this is to horse. Adieu, noble Agrippa.
Good fortune, worthy soldier, and farewell.
And to Caesar, Antony, Lepidus, and Octavia.
No
Page
further,
7.
sir.
You take from me a great part of myself. Use me well in it. Sister, prove such a wife as my thoughts make thee, and as my farthest band shall pass on thy approof. Most noble Antony, let not the piece of virtue which is set betwixt us, as the cement of our love, to keep it builded, be the ram to batter the fortress of it. For better might we have loved without this mean, if on both parts this be not cherished.
Make me not offended in your distrust.
I have said,
You shall not find, though you be therein curious, the less cause. For what you seem to fear, so the gods keep you, and make the hearts of Romans serve your ends. We will here part.
farewell, my dearest sister. Fare thee well. The elements be kind to thee, and make thy spirits all of comfort. Fare thee well.
My noble brother.
The April's in her eyes, it is love's spring. And these the showers to bring it on. Be cheerful.
Sir, look well to my husband's house, and
What, Octavia?
I'll tell you in your ear.
Her tongue will not obey her heart, nor can her heart inform her tongue. The swan's down feather that stands upon the swell at the full of tide, and neither way inclines.
I've lost the place.
Will Caesar weep?
Oh,
He has a cloud in his face.
He were the worse for that were he a horse, so is he being a man.
Why, Enobarbus, when Antony found Julius Caesar dead, he cried almost to roaring, and he wept when at Philippi he found Brutus slain.
And here indeed he was troubled with the rheum. What willingly he did confound, he wailed, believed, till I weep too.
No, sweet Octavia, you shall hear from me still. The time shall not outgo my thinking on you.
Come now, sir. Come, sir, now. Come, sir, come. I'll wrestle with you in my strength of love. Look here, I have you, lest I let you go and give you to the gods.
May you be happy.
Let all the number of the stars give light to thy fair way.
Farewell. Farewell.
He kisses Octavia.
Farewell.
Trumpet sounds and they exit. Act 3, Scene 3, enter Cleopatra, Charmian, Ilas, and Alexis.
Where is the fellow?
Alpha feared to come.
Go to. Come hither, sir.
Into the messenger as before.
Good Majesty, Herod of Jewry dare not look upon you, but when you are well pleased.
That Herod's head I'll have, but how? When Antony is gone, through whom I might command it. Come down here.
Most gracious Majesty,
Didst thou behold Octavia?
I dread Queen.
Where?
Madam, in Rome, I looked her in the face and saw her led between her brother and Mark Antony.
Is she as tall as me?
She is not, madam.
Didst hear her speak? Is she shrill-tongued or low?
Madam, I heard her speak. She is low-voiced.
Oh, that's not so good. He cannot like her long.
Like her? Oh, Isis, 'tis impossible.
I think so, Charmian. Dull of tongue and dwarfish. What majesty is in her gait? Remember if thou lookst on majesty, remember if e'er thou lookst on majesty.
She creeps. Her motion and her station are as one. She shows a body rather than a life, a statue than a breather.
Is this certain?
Or I have no observance.
Oh, 3 in Egypt cannot make better note.
He's very knowing, I do perceive. There's nothing in her yet. The fellow has good judgment.
Excellent.
Guess at her years, I prithee.
Madam, she was a widow,
Widow. Charmian, hark.
and I do think she's 30.
Bearest thou her face in mind? Is it long or round?
Round, even to faultiness.
For the most part, too, they are foolish that are so. Her hair, what color?
Brown, madam, and her forehead as low as she would wish it.
There's gold for thee. Thou must not take my former sharpness ill. I will employ thee back again. I find thee most fit for business. Go make thee ready. Our letters are prepared.
Proper man.
Indeed, he is so. I repent me much that I so harried him. Why, methinks by him, this creature's no such thing.
Nothing, madam.
The man hath seen some majesty and should know.
Hath he seen majesty? Else defend, and serving you so long.
I have one thing more to ask him yet, good Charmian, but 'tis no matter. Thou shalt bring him to me where I will write. All may be well enough.
I warrant you, madam.
And they exit. Act 3, Scene 4, enter Antony and Octavia.
Nay, Octavia. Nay, Octavia. Not only that were excusable, that and thousands more of sembled import, but he hath wagged new wars against Pompey, made his will, and read it to public ear, spoke scantily of me, when performance he could not, but pay me terms of honor, cold and sickly. He vented then, most narrow measure, lent me, when the best hint was given him. He not took it, or did it from his teeth.
Oh, my good Lord, believe not all, or if you must believe, stomach not all. A more unhappy lady, if this division chance, ne'er stood between praying for both parts. The good gods will mock me presently when I shall pray. Oh, bless my Lord and husband, undo that prayer by crying out as loud. Oh, bless my brother. Husband, win. Win, brother. Praise and destroys the prayer. No midway betwixt these extremes at all.
Gentle Octavia, let your best love draw to that point which seeks best to preserve it. If I lose mine honor, I lose myself. Better I were not yours than yours so branchless. But as you requested, yourself shall go betweenst. The meantime, lady, I'll raise the preparation of a war. Shall stain your brother, make your soonest hast, so your desires are yours.
Thanks to my Lord, the Jove of power made me most weak, most weak. You reconciler. Wars twixt you twain would be as if the world should cleave, and that slain men should solder up the rift.
When it appears to you where this begins, turn your displeasure that way. For our faults can never be so equal that your love can equally move with them. Provide your going, choose your own company, and command to what cost your heart his mind too.
And they exit. Act 3, Scene 5. Enter Enobarbus and Eros. How now, friend Eros? I think that's you, Michael.
Yes. There's strange news comes, sir.
What man?
Caesar and Lepidus have made wars upon Pompey.
Well, this is old. What is this success?
Caesar, having made use of him in the wars against Pompey, presently denied him rivality, would not let him partake in the glory of the action, and not resting here, accuses him of letters he had formerly wrote to Pompey. Upon his own appeal, seizes him, so the poor third is up, till death enlarge his confine.
Then wouldst thou hadst a pair of chaps no more, and throw between them all the food thou hast, they'll grind each other. Where's Antony?
He is walking in the garden thus, and spurns the rush that lies before him, cries fool Lepidus, and threats the throat of that his officer that murdered Pompey.
Our great navy's rigged.
For Italy and Caesar, more Domitius, my lord desires you presently. My news I might have told thereafter.
That will be not. But let it be. Bring me to Antony.
Come, sir.
And they exit. Act 3, Scene 6. Enter Agrippa, Maecenas, and Caesar. Page 80, Eleanor.
Yes, Agrippa and Maecenas are not both here.
I'm here. I'm Agrippa.
Maecenas?
Who's doing Maecenas?
That's me, I think.
Take it.
I could play.
Take it, Michael. Oh, yeah, Jacob's here.
Contemning Rome, he has done all this and more in Alexandria. Here's the manner of it. In the marketplace, on a tribunal, silvered, Cleopatra and himself in chairs of gold were publicly enthroned. At the feet sat Caesarion, whom they call my father's son, and all the unlawful issue that their lust since then hath made between them. Unto her he gave the establishment of Egypt, made her of Lower Syria, Cyprus, Lydia, absolute queen.
This is in the public eye?
In the public showplace where they exercise. His sons hither proclaimed the King of Kings, great Media, Parthia, and Armenia, he gave to Alexander. To Ptolemy he assigned Syria, Cilicia, and Phoenicia. She, in the habiliments of the goddess Isis, that day appeared, and oft before gave audience, as 'tis reported so.
Let Rome be thus informed.
Who queasy with this insolence already? Will their good thoughts call from him?
The people knows it, and have now received his accusations.
Who does he accuse?
Caesar, and that having in Sicily Sextus Pompeius spoiled, we had not rated him as part of the isle. Then does he say he lent me some shipping unrestored. Lastly, he frets that Lepidus of the Triumvirate should be deposed, and being that, we detain all his revenue.
Sir, this should be answered.
'Tis done already, and the messenger gone. I've told him Lepidus was grown too cruel, and that he his high authority abused, and to deserve his change, for what I have conquered I grant him part, but then in his Armenia and other of his conquered kingdoms I demand the like.
He'll never yield to that.
Nor must not then be yielded to in this.
Enter Octavia and her train.
Hail, Caesar! And my lord, hail, most dear Caesar!
That ever I should call thee castaway.
Octavia.
You have not called me so, nor have you cause.
Why have you stolen upon us thus? You come not like Caesar's sister. The wife of Antony should have an army for an usher, and the neighs of horses to tell of her approach, long ere she did appear. The trees by the way should have borne men, and expectation fainted, longing for what it had not. Nay, the dust should have ascended to the roof of heaven, raised by your populous troops. But you are come a market maid to Rome, and have prevented the ostentation of our love, which left unshown is oft left unloved. We should have met you by sea and land, supplying every stage with an augmented greeting.
Good my lord, to come thus was I not constrained, but did it on my free will. My lord Mark Antony, hearing that you prepared for war, acquainted my grieved ear withal, whereon I begged his pardon for return.
Which soon he granted, being an abstract between his lust and him.
Do not say so, my lord.
I've eyes upon him, and his affairs come to me on the wind. Where is he now?
My lord in Athens.
No, my most wronged sister. Cleopatra hath nodded him to her. He hath given his empire up to a whore, who now are levying the kings of the earth for war. He hath assembled Bacchus, the king of Libya, Archelaus of Cappadocia, Philadelphus, king of Paphlagonia, the Thracian king Adulus, King Manchus of Arabia, king of Pont, Herod of Jewry, Mithridates, king of Pomegate, Ptolemon and Amyntas, the kings of Mede and the Campania, with a more larger list of scepters.
I me most wretched, to have my heart parted betwixt two friends that does afflict each other.
Welcome hither. Your letters did withhold our breaking forth till we perceived how you were wrong led, and we in negligent danger. Hear your heart, be you not troubled with the time which drives, or your content these strong necessities, but let determined things to destiny hold unbewailed their way. Welcome to Rome, nothing more dear to me. You are abused beyond the mark of thought, and the high God, to do you justice, makes his ministers of us and those that love you. Best of comfort, and ever welcome to us.
Welcome, lady.
Welcome, dear madam. Each heart in Rome does love and pity you. Only the adulterous Antony, most large in his abominations, turns you off, and gives his potent regiment to a troll that noises it against us.
Is it so, sir?
Most certain. Sister, welcome. Pray you be ever known to patience. My dearest sister.
And they exit. Act 3, Scene 7. Enter Cleopatra and Enobarbus.
I will be even with thee, doubt it not.
But why? Why?
Thou hast forspoke my being in these wars, and say'st it not fit.
Well, is it?
If not denounced against us, why should not we be there in person?
Well, I could reply, if we should serve with horse and mares together, the horse were merely lost. The mares would bear a soldier and his horse.
What is it you say?
Your presence needs must puzzle Antony. Take from his heart, take from his brain, from his time. What shouldst not then be spared? He is already traduced for levity, and 'tis said in Rome that Photinus and Eunuch and your maids manage this war.
Sink Rome and their tongues rot that speak against us. A charge we bear in the war, and as the president of my kingdom will appear there for a man. Speak not against it, I will not stay behind.
Enter Antony and Commidius. Nay, I have done. Here comes the emperor.
Is it not strange, Comitius, that from Terratum and Brandisium he could so quickly cut the Ionian Sea and take it to Trione? You have heard on it, sweet.
Celerity is never more admired than by the negligent.
A good rebuke, which might have well becomed the best of men to taunt at slackness. Comitius, we will fight him by sea.
By sea, what else?
Why, will, my lord. Do so?
For that he dares us to it.
So as my lord dared him to single fight.
Aye, and to wage this battle at Pharsalia, where Caesar fought with Pompey. But these offers, which serve not for his vantage, he shakes off, and so should you.
Your ships are not well manned. Your mandariners are not militars, reapers, people engrossed by swift impress. In Caesar's fleet are those that often have against Pompey fought. Their ships are yours heavy. No disgrace shall fall you for refusing him at sea, being prepared for land.
By sea, by sea.
But, worthy sir, you therein throw away the absolute soldiership you have by land. Distract your army, which doth most consist of war-marked footmen. Leave unexecuted your own renowned knowledge. Quite forego the way which promises assurance, and give up yourself merely to chance and hazard from firm security.
I'll fight at sea.
I have 60 sails, Caesar, none better.
Our overplus of shipping will we burn, and with the rest full manned, from the head of action beat the opposing Caesar. But if we fail, we then can do it at land.
Enter a messenger.
Thy business?
The news is true, my lord. He is descried. Caesar has taken Turin.
Can he be there in person? 'Tis impossible, strange, that his power should be. Comitius, our 19 legions thou shalt hold by land, and our 12,000 horse wheel to sea. Away, my Thedius.
Enter a soldier.
How now, worthy soldier?
O noble emperor, do not fight by sea. Trust not to rotten planks. Do you misdoubt this sword and these my
Heavy
wounds?
thigh wounds. Let the Egyptians and the Phoenicians go a ducking. We have used to conquer standing on the earth and fighting foot to foot.
Well, away.
By
Exit Antony
Hercules,
and
I think I am in the right.
Soldier thou art, but his whole action grows not in the power on it. So our leaders lead, and we are women's men.
You keep by land the legions in the horse hold, do you not?
Marcus Octavius, Marcus Justius, Publicola and Sirius are for sea, but we keep whole the land. This speed of Caesar's carries beyond belief.
While he was yet in Rome, his power went out in such distractions as beguiled all spies.
Who's his lieutenant, hear you?
They say one Taurus.
Well, I know the man.
Enter a messenger.
The emperor calls Commodius.
With news the times with labor, and throws forth each minute some.
And the exit. Act 3, Scene 8. Enter Caesar with his army marching. Caesar?
Towers,
My lord.
strike not by land, keep whole, provoke not battle till we have done at sea. Do not exceed the prescript of this scroll. Our fortune lies upon this jump.
And the exit. Act 3, Scene 9. Enter Antony and Enobarbus.
Set we our squadrons on yon side, o'er the hill, in eye of Caesar's battle, from which place we may the number of the ships behold, and so proceed accordingly.
And the exit. Act 3, Scene 10. Commodius marcheth with his land army one way over the stage, and Taurus, the lieutenant of Caesar, the other way. After their going in is heard the noise of a sea fight. Alarm. Enter Enobarbus and Scarus. Naught, naught, all naught. I can behold no longer Theantonia, the Egyptian admiral, with all their 60 fly and turn the rudder to seat. Mine eyes are blasted. Enter Scarus.
Gods and goddesses, all the whole synod of them.
What's thy passion?
The greater cantle of the world is lost. With very ignorance we have kissed away kingdoms and provinces.
How appears the fight?
On our side, like the token pestilence where death is sure. Yon ribalded nag of Egypt, and leprosy o'ertake. In the midst of the fight, when vantage like a pair of twins appear, both as the same, rather ours the elder, but breathes upon her, like a cow in inn, hoist sails and flies.
That I beheld, mine eyes did sicken at the sight, and could not endure a further view.
She once being loft, the noble ruin of her magic, Antony, claps on his sea wing and, like a doting mallard, leaving the fight in height, flies after her. I never saw an action of such shame. Experience, manhood, honor, ne'er before did violate it so self.
Alack, alack, enter Commodius.
Our fortune on the sea is out of breath, and sinks most lamentably. Had our general been what he knew himself, it had gone well. Oh, his has given example for our flight, most grossly by his own.
Aye, are you thereabouts? Why then good night indeed.
Toward Peloponnesus are they fled.
'Tis easy too, and there I will attend what further comes.
To Caesar will I render my legions and my horse. 6 kings already show me the way of yielding.
I'll yet follow the wounded chance of Antony, though my reason sits in the wind against me. Act 3, Scene 11, enter Antony with attendants.
Hark, the land bids me tread no more upon it. It is ashamed to bear me. Friends, come hither. I am so lated in the world that I have lost my way forever. I have a ship laden with gold. Take that, divide it, fly, and make your peace with Caesar.
Fly? Not we.
I have fled myself and have instructed cowards to run and shrew their shoulders. Friends, be gone. I have myself resolved upon a course which has no need of you. Be gone, my treasures in the harbor. Take it. Oh, I followed that I blush to look upon. My very hairs do mutiny, for the white reprove the brown for rashness, and they them for fear and doting. Friends, be gone. You shall have letters from me to some friends that will sweep your way for you. Pray you look not sad, nor make replies of loathness. Take the hint which my despair proclaims. Let them be left, which leaves itself to the seaside straight away. I will possess you of that ship and treasure. Leave me. I pray a little. Pray you now. Nay, do so. For indeed I have lost command. Therefore I pray. You, I'll see you by and by.
He sits down. Enter Cleopatra, led by Charmian and Eros.
Nay, gentle madam, to him, comfort him.
Do most, dear queen.
Why? What else?
Let me sit down. Oh, Juno.
No, 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 no.
See you here, sir.
Oh, fie, fie, fie.
Madam.
Madam, a good empress.
Sir.
Yes, my lord. Yes. He at Philippi kept his sword ere like a dancer, while I stroke the lean and wrinkled Cassius, and 'twas I that the mad Brutus ended. He alone dealt on lieutenantry, and no practice had in the brave squares of war. Yet now, no matter.
Oh, stand by.
The queen, my lord, the queen.
Go to him, madam, speak to him. He's unqualited with very shame.
Well, then, sustain me. Oh,
Most noble sir, arise. The queen approaches. Her head's declined, and death will seize her, but your comfort makes the rescue.
I have offended reputation, a most unnoble swerving.
Sir, the queen.
Oh, whether thou led me, Egypt, see how I convey my shame out of my eyes. By looking back what I have left behind, destroyed in dishonor.
oh, my Lord, forgive my fearful sails. I little thought you would have followed.
Egypt, thou knewest too well. My heart was to thy the rudder, tied by the strings, and thou shouldest tow me aft, o'er my spirit, the full supremacy thou knewest, and that thy beck might from the bidding of the gods command me.
Oh, my pardon.
Now I must to the young men send humble treaties, dodge and palter in the shifts of lowness, who with half the bulk o' the world played as I pleased, making and marring fortune. You did not know, you did know how much you were my conqueror. and that my sword, made weak by your affection, would obey on all cause.
Pardon, pardon.
Fall not a tear, I say. One of them rates all that is won and lost. Give me a kiss. Even this repays me. We sent our schoolmaster. Is a comeback? Love, I am full of lead. Some wine within there, and our viands. Fortune knows we scorn her most. When most she offers blows.
And the exit. Act 3, Scene 12. Enter Caesar, Agrippa, and Dolabello with others. Eleanor?
Let him appear that's come from Antony. Know you him?
Caesar, 'tis his schoolmaster, an argument that he is plucked, when hither he sends so poor opinion of his wing, which had superfluous kings for messengers not many moons gone by. Enter an ambassador from Antony.
Approach and speak.
Such as I am, I come from Antony. I was of late as petty to his ends, as is the morn dew on the myrtle leaf to his grand sea.
Be it so, declare thine office.
Lord of his fortunes, he salutes thee, and requires to live in Egypt, which not granted, he lessens requests, and to thee sues to let him breathe between the heavens and earth, a private man in Athens. This for him. Next, Cleopatra does confess thy greatness, submits her to thy might, and of thee craves the circle of the Ptolemies for her heirs, now hazarded to thy grace.
For Antony, I have no ears to his request. The queen of audience nor desire shall fail. So she from Egypt drive her all disgraced friend, or take his life there. This if she perform, she shall not sue unheard. So to them both.
Fortune pursue thee.
Bring him through the bands to try thy eloquence. Now 'tis time. Dispatch from Antony win Cleopatra. Promise, and in our name what she requires, add more from thine invention offers. Women are not in their best fortune strong, but want will perjure the ne'er touched vestal. Try thy cunning, Phidias, make thine own edict for thy pains, which we will answer as a law.
The Caesar, I go.
Observe how Antony becomes his flaw, and what thou think'st his very action speaks in every power that moves.
Caesar, I shall. And the exit. Act 3, Scene 13. Enter Cleopatra, Enobarbus, Charmian, and Iras.
What shall we do, Enobarbus?
Think and die.
Is Antony or we in fault for this?
Antony only, that would make his will lord of his reason. What though you fled from that great face of war, whose several ranges frighted each other? Why should he follow? The itch of his affection should not then have nicked his captainship at such a point, when half to half the world opposed, he being the mirrored question. 'Twas a shame, no less, than was his loss to course your flying flags and leave his navy gazing.
Prithee, peace.
Enter the ambassador with Antony.
Is that his answer?
Aye, my lord.
The queen shall then have courtesy, so she will yield us up.
He says so.
Let her know it. To the boy Caesar, send this grizzled head, and he will fill thy wishes to the brim with principalities.
That head, my lord?
To him again, tell him he wears the rose of youth upon him, from which the world should note something particular. His coin, ships, legions, may be a coward's, whose ministers would prevail under the service of a child. As soon as I the command of Caesar, I dare him therefore to lay his gay comparisons apart, and answer me decline, sword against sword, ourselves alone. I'll write it. Follow me.
Yes, like enough. He battled Caesar will unstate his happiness, and be staged to the show against a sworder, as he men's judgments are a parcel of their fortunes, and things outward do draw the inward quality after them to suffer all alike that he should dream, knowing all measures. The fool Caesar will answer his emptiness. Caesar, thou hast subdued his judgment too. Enter a servant. Mike,
A messenger from Caesar.
What? No more ceremony? See my women against the blown rose, may they stop their nose that kneeled unto the buzz. Admit him, sir.
mine honesty and I begin to square the loyalty well held to fools does make our faith mere folly. Yet he that can endure to follow with allegiance a fallen lord does conquer him that did his master conquer, and earns a place in the story. Enter Thidius. Mike, can you take Thidius?
Yep.
Caesar's will.
Here depart.
None but friends, says boldly.
So happily are they friends to Antony.
He needs as many, sir, as Caesar has, or needs not us. If Caesar please, our master will leap to be his friend. For us, you know whose he is, we are, and that is Caesar's.
So, thus then thou, most renowned, Caesar entreats, not to consider in what case thou standest further than he is Caesar's.
Go on, right royal.
He knows that you embrace not Antony as you did love, but as you feared him.
Oh,
The scars upon your honor, therefore he does pity, as constrained blemishes, not as deserved.
he is a god and knows what is most right. Mine honor was not yielded, but conquered merely.
To be sure of that, I will ask Antony. Sir, thou art so leaky that we must leave thee to thy sinking, for thy dearest quit thee.
Shall I say to Caesar
Father.
what shall I say to Caesar what you require of him? For he partly begs to be desired to give. It would much please him that of his fortunes you should make a staff to lean upon. But it would warm his spirits to hear from me you had left Antony, and put yourself under a shroud, the universal land, Lord.
What's your name?
My name is Thidius.
Most kind messenger, say to great Caesar this in disputation. I kiss his conquering hand. Tell him I am prompt to lay my crown at his feet and there to kneel. Tell him from his all-obeying breath I hear the doom of Egypt.
'Tis your noblest course, wisdom and fortune combating together. If that the former dare but what it can, no chance may shake it. Give me grace to lay my duty on your hand.
Your Caesar's father oft, when he hath mused of taking kingdoms in, bestowed his lips on that unworthy place as it rained kisses.
Enter Antony and Enobarbus.
Favors. By Jove that thunders. What art thou, fellow?
One that but performs the bidding of the fullest man, and worthiest to have command obeyed.
You'll be whipped.
Approach there. Ah, you kite. Now gods and divils, authority melts from me of late. I cried how, like boys unto a muse, kings would start forth, and cry your will. Have you no ears? I am Antony yet. Take hence this jack and whip him.
Enter a servant. 'Tis better playing with a lion's whelp than with an old one dying.
Moon and stars, whip him. Weren't 20 of the greatest tributaries that do acknowledge Caesar? Should I find them so saucy with the hand of she here? What's her name, since she was Cleopatra? Whip him, fellows, till, like a boy, you see him cringe his face and whine aloud for mercy. Take him hence.
Mark Antony.
Tug him away. Being whipped, bring him again, the Jack of Caesars shall bear us an arrant to him.
The servant takes off Phidias.
You were half blasted ere I knew you. Ha! Have I my pillow left unpressed in Rome? Forbone the getting of a lawful race, and by a gem of women to be abused by one that looks on feeders.
Good my lord.
You have been a boggler ever. But when we in our victoriousness grow hard and misreant, the wise gods seal our eyes in our own filth, drop our clearer judgments, make us adore our errors, laugh at us while we strut to our confession.
Oh, is it come to this?
I found you as a morsel, cold upon dead Caesar's trencher. Now you were a fragment of Neolus Pompey's, besides what hotter hours, unregistered and vulgar fame, you have luxuriously picked out. For I am sure, though you can guess what temperance should be, you know not what it is.
Wherefore is this?
To let a fellow that will take rewards and say God quit you be familiar with my playfellow, your hand, this kingly seal, and plighter of high hearts. Oh, that I were upon the hill of Basan to outroar the horned herd, for I have savage cause, and to proclaim it civilly, or like a haltered neck, which does the hangman thank for being Yare about him. Is he whipped?
Enter a servant with Phidias. Soundly, my lord.
Cried he, and begged a pardon.
He did ask favor.
If thy father live, let him repent. Thou wasn't not made his daughter, and be thou sorry to follow Caesar in his triumph, since thou hast been whipped for following him henceforth. The white hand of a lady fever thee. Shake thou to look on't. Get thee back to Caesar. Tell him thy entertainment. Look, thou say. He makes me angry with him. For he seems proud and disdainful, harping on what I am, not what he knew I was. He makes me angry, and at this time most easier 'tis to do't. When my good stars, that were my former guides, have empty left their orbs and shot their fires into the abysme of hell, if he mislike my speech and what is done, tell him he has Hippocaris, my enfranched bondman, whom he may at pleasure whip or hang or torture, as he shall like to quit me. Urge it to thou. Hence with thine stripes, be gone.
Enter exit Phidias.
Have you done yet?
Alack, our terrain moon is now eclipsed, and it portends alone the fall of Antony.
I must stay his time.
To flatter Caesar, would you mingle eyes with one that ties his points?
Not know me yet?
Cold-hearted toward me.
Ah, dear, if I be so, for my cold heart let heaven engender hail, and poison it in the source, and the first stone drop in my neck, as it determines so dissolve my life, the next Caesarean smile, till by degrees the memory of my womb, together with my brave Egyptians all, by the discandering of this pelleted storm, lie graveless, till the flies and gnats of Nile have buried them for prey.
I am satisfied. Caesar sets down in Alexandria, where I will oppose his fate. Our force by land hath nobly held, our severed navy too. Have knit again, and fleet threatening most sea-like. Where hast thou been, my heart? Dost thou hear, lady? If from the field I shall return once more to kiss those lips, I will appear in blood, and I and my sword will earn our chronicle. There's hope in it yet.
That's my brave lord.
I will be trembled, sinewed, hearted, breathed, and fight maliciously. For when mine hours were nice and lucky, men did ransom lives off me for jest. But now I'll set my teeth and send to darkness all that stop me. Come, let's have one other gaudy night. Call to me, all my sad captains, fill our bowlers once more. Let's mock the midnight bell.
It is my birthday. I had thought to have held it poor, but since my lord is Antony again, I will be Cleopatra.
We will yet do well.
Call as noble captains to my lord.
Do so. We'll speak to them. And tonight I'll force the wine peep through their scars. Come on now, my queen. There's sap in it yet. The next time I do fight, I'll make death love me. For I will contend even with his persistent scythe.
And Antony exits. Now he'll outstare the lightning. To be furious is to be frightened out of fear, and in that mood the dove will peck the estrage. And I see still a diminution in our captain's brain restores his heart. When valor prays in reason, it eats the sword it fights with. I will seek some way to leave him. And he exits. This is a long one. Do we want a 5-minute quick break here?
Yeah,
Yeah, can we take 5?
that sounds good.
Oh, well.
So
I'm game to
Yes, please.
you want to keep going? Okay, we'll keep going. Act 4, Scene 1. Enter Caesar, Agrippa, and Maecenas with his armor. Caesar reading a letter.
He calls me boy, and tried as he had power to beat me out of Egypt. My messenger he has whipped with rods, dares me to personal combat. Caesar to Antony, let the old ruffian know I've many other ways to die. Meantime, laugh at his challenge.
Caesar must think when one so great begins to rage, he's hunted even to falling. Give him no breath, but now make boot of his distraction. Never anger, make good guard for itself.
Let our best heads know that tomorrow, the last of many battles we mean to fight. Within our files there are of those that served Mark Antony but late, enough to fetch him in. see it done, and feast the army. We have stored to do it, and they have earned the waste. Poor Antony.
And they exit. Act 4, Scene 2. Antony, Cleopatra, Enobarbus, Charmian, Eras, Alexis with others.
He will not fight with me? Domination?
No,
Why should he not?
he thinks being 20 times of better fortune, he is 20 men to 1.
Tomorrow, soldier. By sea and land, I'll fight, or I will live, or bathe my dying honor in the blood, shall make it live again. Wouldst thou fight well?
Thou strike and cry, take all.
Well said. Come on, call forth my household servants. Let's tonight be
Enter
bounteous at our meal. Give me thy hand. Thou hast been rightly honest, so that hast thou, and thou, and thou. You have served me well, and kings have been your fellows.
What means this?
is one of those odd tricks which sorrow shoots out of the mind.
And thou art honest too. I wish I could be made so many men, and all of you clapped up together in an Antony, that I might do you service so good as you have done.
The gods
Gods
forbid.
forbid.
Well, my good fellows, wait on me tonight, scant not my cup, and make as much of me as when mine empire was your fellow too, and suffered my command.
What does he mean?
To make his followers weep.
Tend me tonight. Maybe it is the period of your duty. Happily, you shall not see me more, or if a mangled shadow. Perchance tomorrow you'll serve another master. I look on you as one that takes his leave. My honest friends, I turn you not away, but like a master, married to your good service, stay till death. Tend me tonight, 2 hours, I ask no more, and the gods yield you for it.
What mean you, sir, to give them this discomfort? Look, they weep, and I, an ass, am onion-eyed. For shame, transform us not to women.
Oh, oh, oh. Now the witch take me, if I meant it thus. Grace grow where those drops fall, my hearty friends. You take me into dolorous sense, for I spake to you for your comfort. Did desire you to burn this night with torches. No, my hearts, I hope well of tomorrow, and will lead you, where rather I'll expect victorious life than death and honor. What's the supper? Come, and drown consideration.
And they exit. Act 4, Scene 3. Enter a company of soldiers. Eleanor, you're soldier 1.
Brother, good night. Tomorrow is the day.
You second soldier. Oh well. It will determine one way, fare you well. And you have nothing strange about the streets.
Nothing. What news?
Belike 'tis a rumour. Good night to you.
Well, sir, good night.
They meet other soldiers. Soldiers, have careful watch.
And you. Good night, good night.
They place themselves on all the corners of the stage. Here we, and if tomorrow our navy thrive, I have an absolute hope our landsmen will stand up.
'Tis a brave army and full of purpose.
Music of hope oboes under the stage. Peace, what noise?
List!
Hark!
Music in the air.
Under the earth.
It signs well, does it not?
No.
Peace, I say. What should this mean?
'Tis the god Hercules, whom Antony loved, now leaves him.
Walk. Let's see if other watchmen do hear what we do.
Oh no, masters.
Oh, masters.
No.
No,
Hear
now.
this?
How now do you hear this?
Aye, it's not strange.
Do you hear, masters? Do you hear?
Follow the noise so far as we have quarter. Let's see how it will give off.
'Tis
Content.
strange.
'Tis strange.
Content.
Act 4, scene, they all exit. Act 4, scene 4, enter Antony and Cleopatra with others.
Eros, mine amour. Eros.
Sleep a little.
No, my Chuck. Eros, come, mine amour. Eros.
Mark, that's you.
Come, good fellow. Put thine iron on. If fortune be not ours today, it is because we brave her. Come.
Yea, I'll help too, Antony. What's this for? Oh, let be, let be. Thou art the armorer of my heart. Oh, false, false. This sooth law I'll help. Thus it must be.
Well, well. We shall thrive now. Seest thou, my good fellow? Go, put on thy defenses.
Briefly, sir.
Is not this buckled well?
Rarely, rarely. He that unbuckles this, till we do please, too daft for our repose, shall hear a storm. Thou fumblest, Eros, and my queen's a squire, more tight at this than thou. Dispatch. O love, that thou couldst see my wares today, and knewest the royal occupation, thou shouldest see a workman in it. Good morrow to thee. Welcome. Thou lookest like him that knows a warlike charge. To business that we love, we rise bedtime and go to it with delight.
1,000, sir, early though it be, have on their riveted trim, and at the port expect you.
There's a shout from the soldiers. Trumpets flourish. Enter captains and soldiers. Oh, who the hell's Alex? Jennifer, Alexis is you.
The morn is fair. Good morrow, General.
Oh, good morrow, General.
Bro,
'Tis well blown, lads. This morning, like the spirit of a youth that means to be of note, begins bedtimes. So, come, give me that, this way. Well said. Fare thee well, dame. Whate'er becomes of me, this is a soldier's kiss. Rebukable. And worthy, shameful check it were to stand on more mechanic compliment. I'll leave thee now, like a man of steel. You that will fight, follow me close, I'll bring you to it. Adieu.
And he exits.
Please you retire to your chamber.
lead me. He goes forth gallantly, that he and Caesar might determine this great war in single fight. Then Antony. But now, well, on.
And they exit. Act 4, scene 5. Trumpet sounds. Enter Antony and Eros.
The gods make this a happy day to Antony.
Would thou and those thy scars had once prevailed to make me fight at land?
Hadst thou done so, the kings that have revolted, and the soldier that has this morning left thee, would have still followed thy heels.
Who's gone this morning?
Who, whenever ne'er three call for Enobarbus, he shall not hear thee, or from Caesar's camp say I am none of thine.
What sayest thou?
Sir, he is with Caesar.
Sir, his chests and treasures he has not with him.
Is he gone?
'Tis most certain.
Go, Eros. Send his treasure after him. Do it. Detain no jot, I charge thee. Write to him. I will subscribe gentle adieus and greetings. Say that I wish he never find more cause to change a master. Oh, my fortunes have corrupted honest men. Dispatch Enobarbus.
And they exit. Act 4, Scene 6, flourish of trumpets. Enter Agrippa, Caesar, with Enobarbus and Dolabella. Mike, can you take Dolabella?
Sure.
Go forth, Agrippa, and begin the fight. Our will is Antony be took alive. Make it so known.
Caesar, I shall.
The time of universal peace is near. Prove this a prosperous day. The three nooked world shall bear the olive freely.
Enter a messenger. Antony is coming to the field.
Go charge, Agrippa. Plant those that have revolted in the Levant, that Antony may seem to spend his fury upon himself.
Alexis did revolt and went to jury on affairs of Antony. There did dissuade great Herod to incline himself to Caesar and leave his master Antony. For this pain Caesar hath hanged him. Commendius and the rest that fell away have entertainment, but no honourable trust. I have done ill, of which I do accuse myself so sorely that I know I will joy no more. Enter a soldier of Caesar's.
Enobarbus, Antony has sent after thee ascent all thy treasure, with his bounty overplus. The messenger came on my guard, and at thy tent is now unloading of his mules.
I give it you.
Mock not, Enobarbus, I tell you true. Best you safe the bringer out of the host. I must attend mine office, or would have done it myself. Your emperor continues still a Jove.
I am alone the villain of the earth, and feel I am so most. Oh, Antony, thou mine of bounty, how wouldst thou have paid my better service when my turpitude thou dost so crown with gold? This blows my heart. If swift thou break it not, a swifter mean shall outstrike thought, but thought will do it. I feel I fight against thee. No, I will go seek some ditch wherein to die. The foulest best fits my latter park of life. Exit. Act 4, Scene 7. Enter Agrippa.
Retire. We have engaged ourselves too far. Caesar himself has work, and our oppression exceeds what we expected.
And he exits. Alarms. Enter Antony and Scarus, wounded.
Oh, my brave emperor, this is fought indeed. Had we done so at first, we had driven them home with claps about their heads.
Sounding far off.
Thou bleedest apace.
I had a wound here that was like a T, but now 'tis made an H.
They do retire.
We'll beat 'em into bench holes. I have yet room for 6 scotches more.
Enter Eros.
They are beaten, sir, and our advantage serves for a fair victory.
Let us score their backs and snatch 'em up, as we take hares behind, 'tis sport to maul a runner.
I will reward thee. Once for thy sprightly comfort, and tenfold for thy good valor. Come thee on.
I'll halt after.
And they leave. Act 4, Scene 8. Trumpets sound. Enter Antony again, marching scarce with others.
We have beat him in camp, ruin one before, and let the queen know of our guests. Tomorrow, before the sun shall cease, we'll spill the blood that has today escaped. I thank you all for Doichi handed are you and have fought, not as you served the cause, but as had been. Each man's like mine, you have strewn all Hecators. Enter the city, clip your wives, your friends. Tell them your feats. Whilst they with joyful tears wash the congealment from your wounds and kiss the honored gashes whole.
Enter Cleopatra.
Give me thy hand. To this great fairy I'll commend thy acts. Make her thanks, bless thee, O thou Deo of the world. Chain mine arm neck, leap thou attire, and all through proof of harness to my heart, and there ride on the pants, triumphing.
Lord of lords, O infinite virtue, comes thou smiling from the world's great snare uncaught?
Mine, nightingale. We have beat them to their beds. But girl, though gray, do something mingle with our younger brown, yet we a brain that nourishes our nerves and can get goal for goal of youth. Behold this man. Commend unto his lips thy favoring hand. Kiss it, my warrior. He hath fought today as if a god in hate of mankind, and destroyed in such a shape.
I'll give thee, friend, an armor all of gold. It was the king's.
He has deserved it, for it carbuncled like holy Phoebus' care. Give me thy hand. Through Alexandria make a jolly march, bear our hacked targets, like the men that owe them. Had our great palace the capacity to camp this host, we all wound sup together and drink corrosives. To the next day's fate, which promised royal peril, trumpeters with brazen dine blast you the city's ear. Make mingle with our rattling tabourines. The heaven and earth may strike their sound together, applauding our approach.
And he exits. Act 4, Scene 9. Actor a captain with his company. Enobarbus follows. The Centauri. Who's playing the Centauri? I don't see a Centauri. Christine, you want to take the Centauri?
Yes, I will do that.
Thank you.
Okay. If we be not relieved within this hour, we must return to the court of the guard. The night is shiny, and they say we shall embattle by the second hour of the morn.
This last day was a shrewd one's too. Oh, bear me witness, knight. Somebody
What
take.
night is this?
Somebody
What
take.
night?
Be witness to me, O thou blessed moon, when men revolted shall upon record bear hateful memory. Poor Enobarbus did before thy face repent.
Enobarbus?
Peace, hark further.
O sovereign mistress of too melancholy than a poisonous damp of night dispunge upon me, that life, a very rebel to my will, may hang no longer on me. Throw my heart against the flint and hardness of my fault, which being dried with grief will break to powder and finish all foul thoughts. O Antony, nobler than my revolt is infamous. Forgive me in thine own particular, but let the world rank me in register, a master leaver and a fugitive. O Antony, O Antony.
Let's speak to him.
Let's hear him, for the things he speaks may concern Caesar.
To do so, but he sleeps.
Swoons, rather, for so bad a prayer as his was never yet for sleep.
Go we to him.
Awake, sir, awake, speak to us.
Hear you, sir?
The hand of death hath wrought him.
Drums,
Hark the drums demurely wake the sleepers. Let us bear him out to the court of the guard. He is of note. Our hour is fully out.
Come on then, he may recover yet.
And the exit. Act 4, Scene 10. Antony and Scarus with their army.
Their preparation is today by sea. We please them not by land.
For both, my lord.
I'll check that in a minute, love. Okay.
I would they'd fight in the fire or in the air. We would fight there too. But this is it. But this it is our foot upon the hillies, adjourning to the city, shall stay with us. Order for sea is given. They have put forth the heaven, where their appointment we may best discover, and look out on their endeavor.
And they exit. Act 4, Scene 11. Enter Caesar and his army. Caesar. Eleanor.
Page
125 at the bottom. Act 4, Scene 11.
125, did you say?
125, bottom of Scene 12, page 125. Enter Caesar and his army.
But being charged, we will be still by land, which as I take it we shall, for his best force is forth to man his galleys, to the vales, and hold to our best advantage.
And he exits. Act 4, Scene 12. Alarm afar off, as at a sea fight. Enter Antony and Scarus. You're muted, Jacob.
Yet they are not joined. Where yond pine does stand, I shall discover all. I'll bring the word straight, how 'tis like to go.
Swallows have built in Cleopatra's sails their nests. The auguries say they know not, they cannot tell, look grimly, and dare not speak their knowledge. Antony is valiant and dejected, and by starts his fretted fortunes give him hope and fear of what he has and has not.
All is lost. This foul Egyptian hath betrayed me. My fleet hath yielded to the foe, and yonder they cast their caps up and corso together like friends long lost, triple turned to horror. 'Tis thou hast sold me to this novice, and my heart makes only wars on thee. Bid them all fly, for when I am revenged upon my charm, I've done all. Bid them all fly, be gone. O sun, thy uprise shall I see no more. Fortune and Antony part here. Even here, do we shake hands? I'll come to this. The hearts that panel me at heels, to whom I give their wishes. Do this candy. Melt their sweets on blossoming Caesar. And this wine is part that overtopped them all. Betrayed I am. Oh, this false soul of Egypt. This grave charm, whose eye becked forth my wars and called them home, whose bosom was my countenance, my chief end. Like a right gypsy had that fasting loose beguiled me to the very heart of loss. What Eros! Eros!
Enter Cleopatra.
Ah, thou spell. Avaunt!
Why is my lord enraged against his love?
Vanish, or I shall give thee thy deserving and blemish Caesar's triumphs. Let him take thee and hoist thee up to the shouting plebeians. Follow his chariot, like the greatest spot of all thy sex. Most monster-like be shewn. For poorest diminutives, for dolts, and let patient Octavia plow thy visage up with her prepared nails.
Exit Cleopatra.
'Tis well thou art gone. If it be well to live, but better, twere thou fellest into my fury, for one death might have prevented many. Eros! Oh, the shirt of Nessus is upon me. Teach me, Alcides, thou mine ancestor, thy rage. Let me lodge Lycus on the horns of the moon. And with those hands that grasped the heaviest club, subdue my worthiest self. The wood shall die. The young Roman boy she hath sold me to, and I fall under this plot. She dies for it. Eros! Oh,
And they exit. Act 4, Scene 13. Enter Cleopatra, Charmian, Eras, and Mardian.
Help me, my women. Oh, he's more mad than Telamon for her shield. The boar of Thessaly was never so embossed.
To the monument there lock yourself, and send him word you are dead. The sullen body rive not more in parting than greatness going off.
To the monument. Mardian, go tell him I have slain myself. Say that the last I spoke was Antony, and worded prithee piteously. Hence, Mardian, and bring me how he takes my death to the monument.
And they exit. Act 4, Scene 14. Enter Antony and Eros.
Eros, thou yet beholdest me?
Aye, noble lord.
Sometime we see a cloud that's dragonish, a vapor sometimes, like a bear or lion, a toward citadel, a pendant rock, a folk mountain, or blue promontory, with shields upon, that noodle unto the world, and mock our eyes with air. Thou hast seen those signs. They are black vespers pageants.
Aye, my lord.
That which is now a horse, even with a thought, the rack of limes, and make it indistinct, as water is in water.
It does, my lord.
My good knave Eros, now thy captain is even such a body. Here I am Antony, yet cannot hold this visible shape, my knave. I made these wars for Egypt, and the queen, whose heart I thought I had, for she had mine, which whilst it was mine, had annexed unto a million mo, now lost. She, Eros, has packed cards with Caesar, and falsely plaid my glory unto an enemy's triumph. Nay, weep not, gentle Eros. There is left us, ourselves, to the end, ourselves.
Enter Mardian.
Oh, thy veiled lady, she had robbed me of my sword.
Christine, pick. Can you take Mardian?
Yes, I was looking ahead. Let me move back to that page. Hold on 1 second.
130, halfway down.
Okay, getting there. 130, 130, halfway down. Okay. No, Antony. Is that correct?
Mhm.
No. No, Antony. My mistress loved thee, and her fortunes mingled with thine entirely.
Hence, saucy eunuch peace, she hath betrayed me, and she shall die the death.
Death of one person can be paid but once, and that she has discharged. What thou wouldst do is done unto thy hand. The last she spake was Antony, most noble Antony. Then in the midst a tearing groan did break the name of Antony. It was divided between her heart and lips. She tendered life, thy name so buried in her.
Jacob.
Dead, then?
Dead.
Unarm Eros. The long day's task is done. And we must sleep. That thou departest hence safe, dost pay thy labor richly. Go,
Exit Mardian.
off, pluck off. The sevenfold shield of Ajax cannot keep the battery from my heart. Oh, cleave my sides, heart, once be stronger than thy continent. Crack thy frail case. Apace, Eros, apace. No more a soldier, bruised pieces go. You have been nobly born from me while.
Exit Eros.
I will retake thee, Cleopatra, and weep for my pardon. So it must be now, for now, all length is torture. Since the torch is out, lie down and stray no further. Now all labor mars what it does. Yea, very force entangles itself with strength. Seal then, and all is done. Eros! I come, my queen. Eros! Stay for me. Where souls do couch on flowers, wheel hand in hand, and with our sprightly port make the ghosts gaze. Dido and her Aeneas shall want troops, and all the haunt be ours. Come, Eros, Eros.
Eros enters. Michael?
What would, my lord?
Since Cleopatra died, I have lived in such dishonor that the gods detest my baseness. I, that with my sword quartered the world, and O green Neptune's back with ships made cities, condemn myself to lack the courage of a woman, less noble mind than she which by her death our Caesar tells I am conqueror of myself. Thou art sworn, Eros, that when the extingent should come, which now is come indeed. When I should see behind me the inevitable persecution of disgrace and horror, that on my command thou then wouldst kill me. Do it. The time is come. Thou strikest not me. 'Tis Caesar thou defeatest. Put color in thy cheek.
The gods withhold me. Shall I do that which all the Parthian darts, though enemy, lost aim, and could not?
Eros. Wouldst thou be windowed in great Rome, and see thy master thus with pledged armies, bending down his corrugable neck, his face subdued to penetrative shame, whilst the wheel seat of fortunate Caesar, drawn before him, branded his baseness that ensued?
I would not see it.
Come then. For with a wound I must be cured. Draw thy honest sword, which thou hast worn most usefully for thy country.
Oh, sir, pardon me.
When I did make thee free, sworest thy not then to do this when I bade thee, do it at once, or thy precedent services are all but accidents unpurposed. Draw and come.
Turn from me then that noble countenance, wherein the worship of the whole world lies.
Lo thee.
My sword is drawn.
Then let it do at once the thing why thou hast drawn it.
My dear master, my captain, and my emperor, let me say before I strike this bloody stroke, farewell.
'Tis said, man. And farewell.
Farewell, great chief. Shall I strike now?
Kills.
Now, Eros.
And he kills himself. Why, there then,
Then thus I do escape the sorrow of Antony's death.
Thou art nobler than myself. Thou teaches me, O valiant Eros, what I should do, and thou couldst do. My queen and Eros have been by their brave instruction gotten upon me a nobleness in record. I will be a bridegroom in my death, and run into it as to a lover's bed. Come then, and Eros, thy master, dies thy ruler. To do thus, I learnt of thee. How not dead? Not dead. The guard, how? Oh, dispatch me.
enter a guard. What's the noise?
I have done my work, ill friends. Oh, make an end of what I have begun.
The star is full, and time is at his period. Alas and woe!
Let him that loves me strike me dead.
Not I, nor anyone. And they exit. Decretus. Michael.
Thy death and fortunes bid thy followers fly the sword, but shown to Caesar with this tidings shall enter me with him.
Enter Diomedes. Diomedes.
Where's Anthony?
There Diomed there.
Lives he? Wilt thou not answer me?
Art thou, Diomed? Draw thy sword, and give me sufficing strokes for death.
Most absolute Lord, my mistress Cleopatra sent me to thee.
When did she send thee?
Now, my lord,
Where is she?
locked in her monument. She had a prophesying fear of what had come to pass. But when she saw, which shall never be found, you did suspect she had disposed with Caesar, and that your rage would not be purged, she sent you word she was dead. But fearing how it might work, hath sent me to proclaim the truth. And I am come, I dread, too late.
Too late? Good Diomed. Call my guard, I prithee.
What ho! The emperor's guard! The guard! What ho! Come! Your lord calls!
Enter 4 or 5 of the guard of Antony.
Bear me, good friends, where Cleopatra bides. 'Tis the last service that I shall command you.
Woe are we, sir, we may not live to wear all your true followers out. Most
Heavy day.
Nay, good my fellows, do not please sharp fate to grace it with your sorrows. Bid that welcome which comes to punish us, and we punish it, seemingly to bear it lightly. Take me up. I have led you oft. Carry me now, good friends, and have my thanks for all.
And they exit, bearing Antony's body. Act 4, Scene 15. Enter Cleopatra and her maids aloft with Charmian and Eros. Kitty?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What page?
137, right at the top.
Okay. Oh, Charmian, I will never go from hence.
Be comforted, dear madam.
No, I will not. All strange and terrible events are welcome, but comforts we despise. Our size of sorrow, proportioned to our cause, must be as great as that which makes it.
Enter Diomed.
Oh, now, is he dead?
His death's upon him, but not dead. Look out the other side of your monument. His guard hath brought him hither.
Enter Antony and the guard.
Oh, sun, burn the great sphere thou movest in. Darkling stand the varying shore of the world. Oh, Antony, 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 help, Charmian, help. Iris, help, help, friends. Below, let's draw him hither.
Peace. Not Caesar's valor hath overthrown Antony, but Antony's hath triumphed on itself.
Oh, it should be that none but Antony should conquer Antony, but woe, 'tis so.
I am dying, Egypt, dying. Only I hear importune death a while, until of many thousand kisses, the poor last I lay upon thy lips.
I dare not, dear. Dear my lord, pardon. I dare not, lest I be taken, nor the imperious show of the full fortuned Caesar ever shall be broached with me, if knife, drugs, serpents have edge, sting, or operation. I am safe. Your wife, Octavia, with her modest eyes and still conclusion, shall acquire no honor demurring upon me. But come, Antony, help me, my women. We must draw thee up. Assist, good friends.
Oh, quick, or I am gone.
Here's sport indeed. How heavy weighs my lord? Our strength is all gone into heaviness that makes the weight. Had I great Juno's power, the strong-winged Mercury should fetch thee up and set thee by Jove's side. Yet come a little. Wishers were ever fools. Oh, come, come, come.
They heave Antony aloft to Cleopatra.
And welcome, welcome. Die when thou hast lived. Quicken with kissing. Had my lips that power, thus would I wear them out.
Heavy
A
sight.
heavy sight.
I am dying, Egypt, dying. Give me some wine and let me speak a little.
No, let me speak, and let me rail so high that the false housewife Fortune break her wheel, provoked by my offense.
One word, sweet queen. Of Caesar, seek your honor with your safety. Oh,
So they do not go together.
gentle, hear me. None about Caesar trust, but Proculius.
A resolution, and my hands I'll trust. None about Caesar.
Miserable change now at my end. Lament nor sorrow at, but please your thoughts in feeding them with those my former fortunes, wherein I lied, lived. The greatest prince o'er the world, the noblest, and do now not basely die, not cowardly put off my helmet to my countrymen, a Roman, by a Roman, valiantly vanquished. Now my spirit is going. I can no more.
Noblest of men, wilt die? Hast thou no care of me? Shall I abide in this dull world, which in thy absence is no better than a sty? Oh, see, my women, the crown of the earth doth melt. My lord, oh, withered is the garland of the war. The soldier's pole is fallen. Young boys and girls are level now with men. The odds is gone, and there is nothing left remarkable beneath the visiting moon.
Oh, quietness, lady.
She's dead too, our sovereign.
Lady.
Madam.
Oh, madam, madam, madam.
Royal Egypt, Empress.
Peace, peace, Iris.
No more, but in a woman, and commanded by such poor passion as the maid that milks and does the meanest chores. It were for me to throw my scepter at the injurious gods, to tell them that this world did equal theirs, till they had stolen our jewel. All's but naught. Patience is sottish, and impatience does become a dog that's mad. And is it sin to rush into the secret house of death ere death dare come to us? How do you, women? What? What good cheer? Why, how now, Charmian? My noble girls. Ah, women, women, look, our lamp is spent, it's out. Good sirs, take heart. We'll bury him. And then what's brave, what's noble, let's do it after the high Roman fashion and make death proud to take us. Come, away. This case of that huge spirit now is cold. Ah, women, women, come. We have no friend but resolution and the briefest end.
They exit, bearing the body of Antony. Act 5, Scene 1, enter Caesar, Agrippa, Dolabella, Minos with his council of war.
Go to him, Dolabella. Bid him yield, being so frustrate. Tell him he mocks the pauses that he makes.
Caesar, I shall.
Enter Decretus with the sword of Antony.
Wherefore is that? And what art thou that darest appear thus to us?
I am called Decretus. Mark Antony I served, who best was worthy, best to be served. While he stood up and spoke, he was my master, and I wore my life to spend upon his haters. If thou please to take me to thee as I was to him, I'll be to Caesar. If thou pleased not, I yield thee up my life.
What dost thou sayst?
I say, O Caesar, Antony is dead.
The breaking of so great a thing should make a greater crack. The round world should have shook lions into civil streets and citizens to their dens. The death of Antony is not a single doom, the namely moiety of the world.
He is dead, Caesar, not by a public minister of justice, nor by a hired knife, but that self-hand which writ his honour in the acts it did, hath with the courage which the heart did lend it splitted the heart. This is his sword. I robbed the wound of it. Behold it stained with his most noble blood.
Look, you sad friends, the gods rebuke me. It is tidings to wash the eyes of kings.
And strange it is that nature must compel us to lament our most persistent deeds.
His taints and honors waged equal with him.
A rarer spirit never did steer humanity, but you gods will give us some faults to make us men. Caesar is touched.
When such a spacious mirror is set before him, he needs must see himself.
Oh, Antony, I have followed thee to this. We do launch diseases in our bodies. I must course have shown to thee such a declining day, or look on thine. We could not stall together in the whole world. But yet let me lament with tears, as sovereign as the blood of hearts, that thou, my brother, my competitor, in top of all design, my mate in empire, friend and companion in the front of war, the arm of mine own body, and the heart where mine his thoughts did kindle, that our stars unreconcilable should divide our equalness to this. Hear me, good friends, but I will tell you at some meeter season the business of this man looks out of him. We'll hear him what he says.
Enter an Egyptian.
Whence are you?
A poor Egyptian yet. The queen, my mistress, can find in all she has her monument of thy intents, desires, instruction, that she preparedly may frame herself to the way she's forced to.
Bid her have good heart. She soon shall know of us by some of ours, how honorable and how kindly we determine for her. For Caesar cannot leave to be ungentle.
So the gods preserve.
Come hither, Proculius. Go and say we purpose her no shame. Give her what comforts the quality of her passion shall require, lest in her greatness by some mortal stroke she do defeat us, for her life in Rome would be eternal in our triumph. Go, and with your speediest bring us what she says, and how you find us.
Caesar, I shall.
Gallus, go you along. Where's Dolabella to second Proculius?
Dolabella.
Dolabella.
Let him alone, for I remember now how he's employed. He shall in time be ready. Go with me to my tent, where you shall see how hardly I was drawn into this war, how calm and gentle I proceeded still in all my writings. Go with me and see what I can show in this.
And they exit. Act 5, Scene 2. Enter Cleopatra, Charmian, Eras, and Mardian.
My desolation does begin to make a better life. 'Tis paltry to be Caesar, not being Fortune. He's but Fortune's knave, a minister of her will. And it is great to do that thing that ends all other deeds, which shackles and accidents and bolts up change, which sleeps and never palliates more the dung, the beggar's nurse, and Caesar's.
Enter Proculius. Christine, take that.
Caesar sends greeting to the Queen of Egypt, and bids thee study on what fair demands thou meanst to have him grant thee.
What's thy name?
My name is Proculius.
Antony did tell me of you, bade me trust you, but I do not greatly care to be deceived, that have no use for trusting. If your master would have a queen his beggar, you must tell him that majesty to keep decorum must no less beg than a kingdom. If he please to give me conquered Egypt for my son, he gives me so much of mine own, as I will kneel to him with thanks.
Be of good cheer. You're fallen to a princely hand, fear nothing. Make your full reference freely to my lord, who is so full of grace that it flows over in all that need. Let me report to him your sweet dependency, and you shall find a conqueror that will pray and aid for kindness, where he for grace is kneeled too.
Pray you tell him I am his fortune's vassal, and I shall send him the greatness he has got. I hourly learn a doctrine of obedience, and would gladly look him in the face.
This I'll report, dear lady. Have comfort, for I know your plight is pitied of him that caused it. Oops. Okay. You see how easily she may be surprised. Guard her till Caesar come.
Royal Queen.
Oh, Cleopatra, thou art taken, queen.
Quick, good hands.
Hold, worthy lady, hold. Do not yourself such wrong. We're in this relieved, but not betrayed.
What of death, too, that rids our dogs of languish?
Cleopatra, do not abuse my master's bounty by the undoing of yourself. Let the world see his nobleness well acted, which your death will never let come forth.
Where art thou, death? Come hither. Come, come, come and take a queen worth many babes and beggars.
O temperance lady.
Sir, I will eat no meat. I'll not drink, sir. If idle talk will once be necessary, I'll not sleep neither. This mortal house I'll ruin. Do Caesar what he can. Know, sir, that I will not wait pinioned at your master's court, nor once be chastised with the sober eye of dull Octavia. Shall they hoist me up and show me to the shouting varletry of censuring Rome? Rather a ditch in Egypt. Be gentle grave unto me. Rather on Nilus mud lay me stark naked, and let the water flies blow me into abhorring. Rather make my country's high pyramids my gibbet, and hang me up in chains.
You do extend these thoughts of horror further than you shall find cause in Caesar.
Enter Dolabella. Proculius.
What
What has,
oh
oh, carry on.
yeah, Proculius, what thou hast done, thy master Caesar knows, and he hath sent for thee. For the queen, I'll take her to my guard.
So, Dolabella, it shall content me best. Be gentle to her. To Caesar I will speak, what you shall please, if you employ me to him.
Exit Proculius.
Say I would die.
Most noble empress, you have heard of me.
I cannot tell.
Assuredly you know me.
No matter, sir, what I have heard or known. You laugh when boys or women tell their dreams, not your trick.
I understand not, madam.
I dreamt there was an Emperor Antony. Oh, such another sleep, that I might see but such another man.
If it might please ye.
His face was as the heavens, and therein stuck a sun and moon, which kept their course and lighted the little of the earth.
Most sovereign creature.
His legs bestrode the ocean, his reared arm crested the world. His voice was propertied as all the tuned spheres, and that to friends. But when he meant to quail and shake the orb, he was as rattling thunder. For his bounty there was no winter in't, and Antony it was that grew the more by reaping. His delights were dolphin-like. He showed his back above the element they lived in. In his livery walked crowns and crownets. Realms and islands were as plates dropped from his pocket.
Cleopatra.
Think you there was or might be such a man as this I dreamt of?
Gentle madam, no.
You lie up to the hearing of the gods. But if there be, not ever were one such, it's past the size of dreaming. Nature once stuffed to vie strange forms with fancy, yet to imagine an Antony were nature's peace against fancy, condemning shadows quite.
Hear me, good madam. Your loss is as yourself, great, and you bear it as answering to the weight. Would I might never or take pursued success. But I do feel by the rebound of yours a grief that suits my very heart at root.
I thank you, sir. Know you what Caesar means to do with me?
I am loath to tell you what, I would you knew.
Nay, pray you, sir.
Though he be honorable.
He'll lead me then in triumph.
Madam, he will. I know it.
Flourish of trumpets. Enter Proculius, Caesar, Gallus, Maecenas, and others of his train. Make way there, Caesar.
Which is the Queen of Egypt?
It is the Emperor, madam.
Cleopatra kneels.
Arise, you shall not kneel. I pray you rise. Rise, Egypt.
Sir, the gods will have it thus. My master and my lord I must obey.
Take to you no hard thoughts. The record of what injuries you did us, though written in our flesh, we shall remember as things but done by chance.
Oh, sir of the world, I cannot mine own cause so well to make it clear, but do confess I have been laden with like frailties, which before have often shamed our sex.
Cleopatra, no, we will extenuate rather than enforce. If you apply yourself to our intents, which towards you are most gentle, you shall find a benefit in this change. But if you seek to lay on me a cruelty by taking Antony's course, you shall bereave yourself of my good purposes, and put your children to that destruction which I'll guard them from, if thereon you rely. I'll take my leave.
And may through all the world, 'tis yours, and we your scutcheons, and your signs of conquest shall hang in what place you please. Here, my good lord.
You shall advise me in all for Cleopatra.
This is the brief. Of money, plate, and jewels I am possessed of, 'tis exactly valued, not petty things admitted. Where's Seleucus?
Here, madam.
This is my treasurer. Let him speak, my lord, upon his peril, that I have reserved to myself nothing. Speak the truth, Seleucus.
Madam, I had rather seal my lips than to my peril speak that which is not.
What I have kept back.
Enough to purchase what you have made known. Caesar.
Nay, blush not, Cleopatra. I approve your wisdom in the deed.
See, Caesar. Oh, behold, how pomp is followed. Mine will now be yours, and should we shift estates, yours would be mine. The ingratitude of this Seleucus does even make me wild. O slave of no more trust than love that's hired, what goest thou back? You shall go back, I warrant thee, but I'll catch thine eyes though they had wings. Slave, soulless, villain, dog, oh, rarely base.
Good queen, let us entreat you.
Oh, Caesar, what a wounding shame is this, that thou vouchsafing here to visit me, doing the honor of thy lordliness to one so meek, that mine own servant should parcel the sum of my disgraces by addition of his envy. Say, good Caesar, that I some lady trifles have reserved in moment, toys, things of such dignity as we greet modern friends withal, and say some nobler token I have kept apart for Livia and Octavia, to induce their mediation, must I be unfolded with one that I have bred. The gods, it smites me beneath the fall I have. For thee, go hence, or I shall show the cinders of my spirits through the ashes of my chance. Wert thou a man, thou wouldst have mercy on me.
Forbear, Seleucus.
Be it known that we, the greatest, are misthought for things that others do. And when we fall, we answer others' merits in our name are therefore to be pitied.
Cleopatra, Not what you have reserved, nor what acknowledged, put we in the roll of conquest. Still be it yours, bestow it at your pleasure, and believe Caesar's no merchant to make prize with you of things the merchant sold. Therefore be cheered, make not your thoughts your prisons. No, dear queen, for we intend so to dispose you as yourself shall give us counsel. Feed and sleep. Our care and pity is so much upon you that we remain your friend. And so adieu.
Master and my lord.
Not so. Adieu.
Flourish. Exit Caesar and his train.
He words me, gyres, he words me, that I should not be noble to myself. But hark thee, Charmian.
Finish, good lady. The bright day is done, and we are for the dark.
Hie thee again. I have spoke already, and it is provided. Go put it to the haste.
Madam, I will.
Enter Dolabella.
Where's the queen?
Behold, sir.
Dolabella.
Madam, as thereto sworn, by your command, which my love makes religion to obey, I tell you this. Caesar through Syria intends his journey, and within 3 days, you with your children will he send before. Make your best use of this. I have performed your pleasure and my promise.
Dolabella, I shall remain your debtor.
I, your servant. Adieu, good queen. I must attend on Caesar.
Farewell and thanks. Now, Iris, what thinkst thou? Thou, an Egyptian puppet, shall be shown in Rome as well as I. Mechanic slaves with greasy aprons, rules, and hammers shall uplift us to the view. In their thick breaths, rank of gross diet, shall we be enclouded and forced to drink their vapor.
The gods forbid.
Nay, 'tis most certain, Iris. Saucy lictors will catch us at us like strumpets, and scald rhymers ballads us out of tune. The quick comedians extemporally will stage us and present our Alexandrian revels. Antony shall be brought drunken forth, and I shall see some squeaking Cleopatra, boy my greatness in the posture of a whore.
Oh, the good gods.
Nay, that's certain.
I'll never see it, for I'm sure my nails are stronger than my eyes.
That's why that's the way to fool their preparation and to conquer their most absurd intents.
Enter Charmian.
Now, Charmian, show me my women like a queen. Go fetch my best attires. I am again for Cydrus to meet Mark Antony. Sirrah, Iris, go. Now, noble Charmian, will dispatch indeed. And when thou hast done this char, I'll give thee leave to play till doomsday. Bring our crown and all.
There's a noise within.
Wherefore is this noise?
A guardsman appears. Here is a rural fellow that will not be denied your highness presence. He brings you figs.
Let him come in.
The guardsman exits.
What poor an instrument may do a noble deed. He brings me liberty. My resolution's placed, and I have nothing of woman in me. Now from head to foot I am marble constant. Now the fleeting moon no planet is of mine.
The guardsman returns with the clown. This is the man.
Avoid and leave him.
The guardsman exits.
Hast thou the pretty worm of Nilus there that kills and pains not?
Truly I have him, but I would not be the party that should desire you to touch him, for his biting is immortal. Those that do die of it do seldom or never recover.
Rememberest thou any that have died on it?
Very many, men and women too. I heard of one of them no longer than yesterday, a very honest woman. but it's something given to lie, as a woman should not do, but in the way of honesty, how she died of the biting of it, what pain she felt. Truly, she makes a very good report of the worm, but that he will believe all that they say shall never be saved by half that they do. But this is most valuable. The worm's an odd worm.
Get thee hence, farewell.
I wish you all joy of the worm.
Farewell.
You must think this. Look you, that the worm will do his kind.
Aye, farewell.
Look you, the worm is not to be trusted, but in the keeping of wise people. For indeed there is no goodness in the worm.
No care, it shall be heeded.
Very good. Give it nothing, I pray you, for it is not worth the feeding.
Will it eat me?
You must not think I am so simple, but I know the devil himself will not eat a woman. I know that a woman is a dish for the gods if the devil dress her not. But truly, these same whoreson devils do the gods great harm in their women, for in every 10 that they make, the devils mar 5.
Well, get thee gone. Farewell.
Yes, forsooth. I wish you joy of the worm.
Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. Now no more the iris of Egypt's grape shall moist this lip. Yar, yar, good Iris, quick. Methinks I hear Antony call. I see him rouse himself to praise my noble act. I hear him mock the luck of Caesar, which the gods give men to excuse their after wrath. Husband, I come. Now to that name, my courage prove my title. I am fire and air. My other elements I give to baser life. So have you done? Come then and take the last warmth of my lips. Farewell, kind Charmian, Iris, long farewell. Have I the aspect in my lips dost fall? If thou and nature can so gently part the stroke of death, is as a lover's pinch, which hurts and is desired. Dost thou lie still? If thus thou vanishest, thou tellest the world it is not worth leave-taking.
Dissolve thick cloud and rain, that I may say the gods themselves do weep.
This proves me base. If she first meet the curled Antony, he'll make demand of her and spend that kiss which is my heaven to have. Come, thou mortal wretch, with thy sharp teeth, this knot intrinsicate of life at once untie. Poor venomous fool, be angry and dispatch. Oh, couldst thou speak, that I might hear thee call great Caesar ass, unpolicied.
Oh, Eastern Star.
Peace. Dost thou not see my baby at my breast, that sucks the nurse asleep?
Oh, break. Oh, break.
As sweet as balm, as soft as air, as gentle. Oh, Antony, well, nay, I will take thee too. What shall I say?
In this wild world, so fare thee well. Now boast thee death, and thy possession lies, alas, unparalleled. Downy windows close, and golden Phoebus never be beheld of eyes again so royal. Your crown's away, I'll mend it, and then play.
A guard enters with Dolabella. Where's the queen?
Speak softly, wake her not.
Caesar hath sent.
Too slow a messenger. Oh, come apace, dispatch, I partly feel thee.
Approach, ho! All's not well. Caesar's beguiled. There's Dolabella sent from Caesar. Call him. What work is here, Charmian? Is this well done?
It is well done, and fitting for a princess descended of so many royal kings. Ah, soldier.
And Charmian dies. Enter Dolabella.
How goes it here?
Oh, dead.
Caesar, thy thoughts touch their effects in this. Thyself art coming to see performed the dreaded act which thou so soughtest to hinder.
Enter Caesar with all his train marching. Oh, way there! Way for Caesar!
Oh, sir, you are too sure an augurer. That you did fear is done.
Bravest at the last, she levelled at our purposes, and being royal, took her own way. The manner of their deaths, do not see them bleed.
Who was last with them?
A simple countryman that brought her figs. This was his basket.
Poisoned, then.
Oh, Caesar. Oh, this Charmian lived but now. She stood and spake. I found her trimming up the diadem, and her dead mistress tremblingly she stood, and on the sudden dropped.
Oh, noble weakness! If they had swallowed poison, 'twould appear by external swelling. But she looks like sleep, as she would catch another Antony in her strong toil of grace.
Here on her breast there is a vent of blood, and something blown. The like is on her arm.
This is an aspect's trail, and these fig leaves have slime upon them, such as aspic leaves upon the caves of Nile.
Most probable that so she died, for her physician tells me she hath pursued conclusions infinite of easy ways to die. Take up her bed and bear her women from the monument. She shall be buried by her Antony. No grave upon the earth shall clip in it a pair so famous. High events as these strike those that make them, and their story is no less in pity than his glory which brought them to be lamented. Our army shall, in solemn show, attend this funeral, and then to Rome. Come, Dolabella, see high order in this great solemnity.
And they all exit. The end.
Well
Congratulations.
done, everyone. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Especially thanks to our newcomers. Thank you, Jacob, for taking on so much more than you expected, and Michael and Angus, especially for keeping everything moving along.
Well, I
So-
tried.
Think of this mustache.
That was tricky.
What?
Yeah.
That was even worse than doing Timon of Athens with 3 people in.
Yeah.
Think I should retire this mustache?
Yes.
I think you probably should. It's a bit extreme.
Maybe.
That's
Maybe.
better. I like you. Thanks, Christine. That was great.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry if I lost track of people at times. 'Cause
Oh, Hank is your MVP, man.
I'm gonna take care of everybody.
Yes. Well, next week we have another Zoom reading, Titus Andronicus, which hopefully you guys can come back for, and it's a much shorter play, so and not so many characters. And,
Lots of fun.
It's bloodier.
yeah.
That's right. Titus is one of his early ones, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it's his first tragedy, and this is one of his last tragedies,
No,
possibly his
and
last one.
Ironside might be considered a tragedy.
It might be considered a history, and
Yeah.
it's not generally accepted as being by him, but although we do readings of it. But thank you so much, everyone. Really, really good job.
I keep watching the Arden Shakespeare to see what ones they've added to the canon. It goes up every year.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we do some readings of those. I don't think Arden's done Edmund Ironside yet, but they've
No,
done Edward
not yet.
III and Double Falsehood, which we've also read, which is not a good one. I mean, because it's like it's this other guy's version. It's like, oh, I had this play Cardenio, but then I updated it and made my own thing. But we got the actual copy up in our Drury Lane Museum, which then, of course, burned down.
Yeah.
But it is interesting. One of the things I'm reading a book Death by Shakespeare, and it talks about, I mean, that his deaths are, a lot of them are pretty accurate, and also including like how difficult it is to actually stab yourself to death, and how
Yeah.
painful it is,
Yeah.
and how it can really take a long time. So that
Yeah.
all of that stuff with Antony, I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah.
You know,
That
and
final scene between Antony and Cleopatra, that final farewell, takes way too long.
Well, he dies and then he comes back and he dies again and he comes back again.
yeah.
Oh, just they go on and on and on and on saying the same stuff.
It's
Yeah.
like the old amateur Shakespeare performance jokes. I die, collapse, and then suddenly sit up and start talking again.
Yes, yes.
Oh, dear God.
Does, you know. But yeah, thank you all. Also, though it's like for the poisonous snake to kill Cleopatra, she says that it's like actually it would have had to have been like an Egyptian cobra, so it would have to be a really big box to
Yeah.
make it.
And figs would not have covered it.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much. It was it's really, really good work for anybody. Anybody have any other thoughts on the play they'd like to share?
I would just like to say to the newcomers, it's not always as chaotic as this.
Quite as much.
Trust me,
Sometimes.
Oh, why don't you allow Charlie McAndrew to make
Oh,
any?
is Charlie here?
Yes, he
Yeah.
is
Oh, cool.
our audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. He actually called me today and asked for the link because he couldn't. But
It's the same link as always, Charlie.
yeah, I know. But he'd lost his copy of it, so I sent it to him again. I allow him to speak, and if he wants to.
Yep. So, yeah, well, I'm available for Titus as usual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What you said this was streaming on YouTube, but where? Where can I find a link? 'Cause I wanted
Instant
to search
Shakespeare.
Instant
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Instant Shakespeare Company. We have a YouTube channel, Instant Shakespeare Company, and we've got hundreds of all of our Zoom readings, and they go up live. It's live right now, and then it'll
Yeah,
be there.
sweet. That's funny.
But-
Find a link.
Some of them-
That's funny.
Some of them are fun. Some of them are less than.
Well, you know, we do them all. So
Well, you know,
and some days are better than others. You know.
that's right. You know, and some
Yeah.
days we're doing a cast of 45 people with 7 people, you know,
Yeah.
and you have to wing it. And I'm sitting down. Thank God you produced those sheets of who was playing what. And I've been sitting, they've been sitting beside me, and I've been frantically trying to keep you right on.
There's just so many characters in this thing.
Yeah, I know.
Really kind of crazy.
I have to head off because I have something else at 6.
Oh,
Okay.
busy lady. Good to see you
All
again,
right.
Helena.
All right. Thank you all. Oh, I guess I should end the live stream in the.
Yeah, probably.